Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. But you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get
it. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get
it. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Dominican. Cause anybody can get it. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get
it. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. But you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get
it. Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. They call me Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man. They call me the problem, they call me Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man. They call me the problem, they call me Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the king. They call me the problem. But you could call me the king. But you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man. Listen, man. They call me the problem. Listen, man. But you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. African. Cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. But you can call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get. They call me Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get. Anybody can get.
Anybody can
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can man. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the problem. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. Africans, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man. Listen, man. They call me the problem. Listen, man. But you could call me. They call me the problem. Can man, because anybody can get it. African. Because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans. Anybody can get it. But you could call me the can man. Because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. They call me Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. Anybody, Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the problem. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can man, because anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man.
Let's go! What y'all talking about? And I'm gonna show that Glorilla DUI
Listen, man.
pull over.
They
You
call me the
dig?
problem. Listen, man. But you could call me the can man.
Right here, I'm gonna show that Glorilla that thought DUI pullover. All right, but I'm telling you, bro, if y'all don't know about
Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans,
on the wrong side of the you can get it. I don't like yes men. I don't like yes women. I like real people. If you disagree with something I say or
they
do,
call me the problem.
Tell
but
me.
you could call me the can man.
Yeah.
Anybody can.
I don't respect anybody
Africans, Americans, Dominicans,
I don't care if I believe I'm right.
Anybody
I
can get
respect it. Now,
Anybody
okay, yo, I disagree.
can
Then I want to hear you out. I want to see if you,
Americans, Dominicans.
But Pseudo Charles, nah.
Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can. Anybody can get. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
You dig?
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can. Listen, man. They call me the problem. African, but you could call me the Mexican. Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it.
Anybody can
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. African, but you could call me the Mexican. Anybody can. Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the problem. They call me the problem. But you could call me the problem. But you could call me the Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. But you could call me but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, but you could call me the can. Anybody but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, but you could call me Mexicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man.
Let's go!
You turn out a red light.
What y'all talking about? And I'm gonna show that Glorilla DUI
Listen, man.
pull over.
They
You
call me the
dig?
problem. Listen, man. But you
Whenever I do that, or whenever these cars pass us, I want you to turn into this turn lane over here, okay? And just stay right there for me. Is it not this first one right here? So do me a favor, just pull into that turn lane, okay?
This one or this one?
This one. To the left. I'll be right behind you. There's no cars.
Okay.
Just pull into a turn lane and stay right there, okay? Hey, so where are you coming from?
I had a husband.
Ma'am?
I don't know.
All right, so I gotta talk. Fair use, fair use, fair use. You did. I gotta talk because you know they're gonna try to flag me. All right? Anyway, that's Glorilla. That's the rapper Glorilla. You dig? That's all I'm gonna say right now.
So it's called opium, I think. Is it called opium? Yeah.
You had a. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had a appearance.
An appearance. Okay. Was it here? You're headed home.
Yeah, I wanted to go to Waffle House before I headed home. My house like 15 minutes away. I was just trying to come to Waffle House right here.
Okay. Were you drinking tonight?
I'm not drunk.
Okay. So I can smell it coming from your breath. Okay. Right when you roll down the window. Okay.
Yeah.
So in a few minutes, I'm going to have another officer come over here, and we're going, if you're willing.
By the way, I personally believe she's an industry plant. This ain't who she really is in real life. She's actually smart. Like, so her DUI pullover, trust me, she's smarter than 90% of the people that I seen get pulled over. Matter of fact, all the ones I showed, she's probably the smartest. Okay, that's why I think she's an industry plant. Like, it's no way that she conduct herself this way, and her high alert, what the police officers are requesting and demanding and asking voluntarily, and she has a perfect response like every time. Like that's why I know she's an industry plant. She's not really ratchet. Like when I show my interrogation videos, you see them niggas real. They're stupid. They're real. They from the streets. They're stupid. By the way, from the streets means equals stupid. Okay, so but because she's responding like this is probably a college educated woman who was given a position like crisscross, like Jermaine Dupri did the crisscross. Those are two industry plants, and said, "Hey, you know, you got the look. Let's go with this." And I believe Glorilla is an industry plant. Her and Sexy Red. I don't believe that they're rappers at all. That was a rap dream when they was young. Not at all.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
Some, I believe, conservatives, red pill, white boys wanted to shame Black society, and they came up with the Sexy Reds and Glorillas.
All right. How many drinks did you have today?
I'm cool.
You're cool.
Yeah, I ain't drunk or nothing.
4:07 radio, starting at 7. How many drinks did you have, Nick?
I'm okay.
That's not my question.
I'm okay, I'm telling you.
10-4. Ma'am?
I'm okay.
Okay. That doesn't mean anything.
It don't mean nothing. I mean, my GPS was telling me to go to that Waffle House down there, but I know this way because I live over here. So I was going to that Waffle House up there.
Okay. But I'm asking you how many drinks you had.
I'm not drunk. I'm okay.
Okay. Well, what did you drink?
I'm okay. I'm alright.
Okay. Are you driving him as well, too? Still headed home?
Yeah.
Where do you live exactly? Is it here in Swanee?
I live in Duluth.
In Duluth?
It's like 2 minutes away from here.
Okay. All right. So, in just a few moments, I'll have you step out. But not only can I smell alcohol coming from your breath, but I can also smell marijuana coming from this car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So now, the odor of alcohol does not give the officer probable cause to search the car, but the odor of marijuana does. Okay, so you know me, I like to share information. I don't want to educate because you guys probably already know, and I'm not an expert or a guru on this either. I'm learning just like you guys, so I like to say share. Or I'm not IBM. I didn't teach y'all nothing. I just share. Now some things, the vertebra thing like that, that's all me and my crew. So I am gonna say me, but things like this, nah, this ain't me. Okay, I'm learning like you guys.
In this car, is there anything that I'm going to find in this car?
I have a gun registered to my name.
A gun? Okay, yeah. Where's the gun at? It's okay, you don't have to reach for it. Where is it?
Yeah, it's in the car.
Where is it?
In the car.
Yes, ma'am. Where at?
It's in
just
my
for
back
my
seat.
safety? Okay.
Yeah, it's in my back seat.
Where, is it like in a bag or?
No, it's just in the back seat.
Okay. All right. Any marijuana?
Not nothing I can go to jail.
That's not what I'm asking, man. I just want to know. I mean, I'm going to find it either way. I mean, I
it's
can
maybe
smell
like a 2 point something.
Okay. Where's it at?
I can give you the whole.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah, it's nothing.
We'll wait. It's okay. We'll wait for now, okay?
You want to see it?
No, ma'am. I'll
Okay.
get it in just a moment, okay?
Yeah. It's nothing like this. I'm
So-
not drunk enough.
Okay. Well, in
Do
a
you
minute-
know who I am?
No.
No, she don't. She's white. Oh, I don't know where you are, but y'all sound like y'all in the country. Yeah, she's a white police officer. She'll listen to hip hop rap, okay? No, she don't know who thoughts are. I'm sorry. She's probably married with kids. She don't know what a girl is. Maybe her kids do, but she don't. You dig? That's for the degenerate black society to know who you are. You dig?
You want to see it?
No, ma'am. I'll
Okay.
get it in just a moment, okay?
Yeah. It's nothing like this. I'm
So-
not drunk enough.
Okay. Well, in a
Do you
minute-
know who I am?
No, I don't. No, ma'am.
Oh.
You said
And by the way, yo, some rappers think, I am a rapper. Like, yo, who gives a fuck? like rappers and comedians are like the lowest of the low in like real societies that make real money. Like, no, bitch, she don't know who you are. But believe me, wherever you live at with your money, there's a lot of white folks who live there too that don't rap or entertain or do comedy. They have careers, and their careers put them in a home, in a position to be around you, the entertainer. You're the outlier. You're the one that got this extraordinary income, extraordinary profession that puts you in their neighborhood. These guys work, and they live where you live. That got to be a humbling experience for entertainers and rappers. Like, dude, you live around normal people. You just make an honest wage. You dig? So no, she don't know who you are. She don't care. And wherever you live at, no white folks just got careers. You dig? And guess what? Their careers are going to last till the job expires, until they retire. That rhymed. Until the job expires or until they retire. You're a rapper. Your shit doesn't last long, okay? So that means they'll be there while you're there. And when you got to sell your house and go back to the projects, they still there.
an opening. An opening where? For
Now,
what?
it's called, the club is called Open It Kind of number.
I think I've heard of opium. If I like
Never heard of me though.
I'm sorry.
You don't know who I am. Okay, well, you're not out.
I know last name Woods. From what I just saw, but
Oh, yeah.
that's all.
It's all right. It's all right. But yeah, it's okay. I'll wait on you.
Enlighten me on who you are. You sing, you
All right. Okay. Excuse my language, but she don't know who you are. You ain't Beyonce or Taylor Swift or Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, somebody. You're fucking Glorilla. I wouldn't even recognize your goofy ass if I see you in person. Asking her, do you know who I am? No, you're not some global. Who do you think you are? Like maybe Meek Mills can say that. DJ Academics, you dig? Give me somebody else. Akon. You? No, you're not gonna last long. You're an industry plant. Nobody know the fuck you are.
No, because you still going to pick on me. It don't matter who I am.
pick on you. I'm not picking on you. You're
'Cause
driving
I'm
and I can smell alcohol off your breath.
But I'm not drunk. I can tell you that. I can promise you that.
Yeah, well, they got tests to back
I'm
up
on your
this
TV.
bullshit.
Ma'am,
I said, I'm on your TV.
on my TV.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay, though.
I watch TV shows. Are you on a TV show? Sir, are you going to tell me what TV show she's on? Because she's not telling me.
Right,
Okay,
right. She ain't
artist.
ratchet at all, yo.
Am I just going to have to play games over here? You just
But,
not
yeah,
tell me?
she's a-
What is it going
She's a complete industry plant. She ain't ratchet. And you could tell from once I seen this right here, I knew that dog was an industry plant. Like, you ain't ratchet. Like I know ratchet. You ain't ratchet at all. Maybe Sexy Red is, I don't know, but you definitely ain't. You probably some college graduate with Scouts honors and shit, Harvard somewhere. Yeah.
to help me out?
But nothing. But now
Exactly.
you've got me curious.
It's not going to help nothing, so it don't matter.
And you know what's crazy?
You can't just
You know
tell
what's
me
crazy? This is the prettiest I ever viewed her. This DUI. I don't never view her as pretty in none of her videos. But this DUI footage is the first time I actually viewed her as pretty. That's wild.
that. And then not.
I'm so hungry. Like, I peed on myself trying to get to a restaurant.
All right, listen. This is for the watcher. You should be watching, my boy. Matter of fact, before I press play, let me hit this dude up. Hold on. All right, this is for the watchers who should be watching right now. We was talking about this, my boy. My boy. Okay. Look what she says.
You can't just tell me that and then not.
Now the police officer want to know who she is, but she like, to what? Like, I agree with Glorilla, the college graduate who's not ratchet. She like, for what? It won't get me out of my situation. So just proceed with whatever you're gonna do. Because she's smart. She, in my opinion, she's a college graduate, Scouts honor, straight Yale, some shit. So, because that's not how a ratchet woman would respond. Ratchet woman would say who they are, look me up, Google me, YouTube me, and the officer is going to really be on her ass. Like, I know you got drugs on you. Shit, you rap the stuff you rap about. You definitely got guns and drugs on you.
I'm so hungry. Like, I peed on myself trying to get to a restaurant.
All right, so I hope the watcher's watching this, my boy. The watcher, if you ain't watching this, you ain't no fucking watcher. She said, I peed on myself. This Dusty, that's some Dusty ratchet shit right there. She ain't ratchet, but her actions right now are ratchet. Because she's trying to be ratchet. Ratchet bitches don't pee on herself. Pee on themselves. This dirty hoe peed on herself, looking for food. That's disgusting.
I'm so hungry. Like, I peed on myself trying to get to a restaurant. I got pee on my hand. I'm so hungry. Like, I peed on myself trying to get to a restaurant. I got pee on my hand.
Man. So this look at this. So
it's not gonna help me.
This ratchet dog says she peed on herself and she got pee on her hands. Now, you think she by herself? You'll find out. Some simp ass nigga in the car. Look at this dumb nigga right here. If y'all can't see it, it's always some like it. And like, I don't find that wrong with that. Like, aggressive women should find passive men. Passive men should find aggressive women. Aggressive men should find passive women. I just, so the nigga right there, right here, like, this dude is a complete simp. Okay, and he's passive. Because no way aggressive guy can deal with aggressive woman. An aggressive woman can't deal with aggressive guy. So you need balance. You need to go with the, opposites attract. You need to go with the opposite of you. Okay, so if I gave dating advice, which I'm qualified to do, more qualified than Kevin Samuel, by the way. That nigga was married. I was never married. While he was married, I was dating, nigga. So all I did was date. So I'm the real date expert. So yeah, go with the opposite of you. Attracts don't. No. The shit you got in common, Smiles, that don't necessarily mean you're compatible. Go with the person who's opposite of you. You dig? So she got a little simp, little coward over there. Let her drive. What the fuck? And she drunk. Like, how this coward let this bitch drive? She drunk. Like, especially she's Gorilla. Who the fuck are you over there, nigga? You some P Diddy fucking victim. What we doing over there? Allegedly. You should be driving. And she drunk. Chill out. Go smoke while I drive. You shouldn't be driving. You gonna fuck yourself over. So she's over the news right now for this DUI footage. But the bitch said she peed on herself. And that's the point I want you to focus on. This dusty hoe, like what? That's why she ain't ratchet. Ratchet bitch will get out the car and piss in the streets and shit on the streets. They are not gonna piss on themselves. But some square like her who's cosplaying as ratchet don't know what the fuck to do, so she pissed on herself. This dusty hoe. Watch this.
Yeah, but
it's okay though.
I watch TV shows.
Yeah, I'm on your TV.
Ma'am?
I said I'm on your TV.
On my TV?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay though.
I watch TV shows. Are you on a TV show? Sir, are you gonna tell me what TV?
Now, a ratchet, sir, you gonna tell me what TV? She said, sir, nigga, he a simp. He ain't saying shit. But listen, this how you know she ain't ratchet. Smiling, she's like way feminine. In her videos and interviews, she's an aggressive fucking bull dyke. But this is the real Glorilla. Feminine as hell. Smiling, nothing about her aggressive to the officer. Laughing, you dig? Intelligent. Like nothing she showed me today on this video, or not just today, but while I'm live today, nothing showed me now or before that she's ratchet. She's a ghetto gangster bimbo. Because a gangster ghetto bimbo, I can show you one of them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that. Don't call my bluff. Fuck wrong job. Don't you dare call my bluff. I'm gonna show you a gangster fucking hood rat, a real one. I'm gonna show you a real gangster hood rat. You dig? Watch this shit. Let me show you a real gangster hood rat. A real Glorilla, not some fake industry plant. Watch this. I'm gonna show you a real gangster hood rat. La 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 la. It's coming. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna show y'all a real gangster gutter hood rat. Gutter. You know how niggas be gutter. I'm gonna show you a real gutter gangster hood rat.
On April 6, 2022, officers responded to
Worked for her.
Look at her. That's a real gangster gutter hood rat.
Sorry, a little bit before your time. Are you a manager?
Yeah.
Okay. Just tell her she's not welcome back and we're good. You got your ID card by chance?
Yeah. No, it's actually not going to grab that.
Yeah, that'd be easier.
Okay, look, that's her walking out. Okay, now while he's talking to her, in the background where my arrow's at, you're gonna see a gutter
You got your ID
hoe
card by
walking out.
chance?
Right here. You see?
Yeah,
That's her walking out. Okay, watch the alarm go off that signifies she stole something. This is a real gutter.
that'd be easier.
Listen,
The state of Florida prefers in cases like this that we issue what's called a trespass warning. That's basically a civil.
y'all heard it? You heard the alarm go off? That's a real gutter gangster rat, not Glorilla.
Prefers in cases like this that we issue what's called a trespass warning. That's basically a civil.
Y'all heard the alarm go off? Okay, now watch this. Real gangster gutter rats don't comply with police officers at all. Watch this.
So, when you went through the security checkpoint, your bag went off, okay? I'm gonna need to check your bag to make sure you didn't steal any merchandise.
Now listen, her bag went off. We all heard it. She heard it. This stupid bitch with police officers on deck, she goes to another store. Nigga, I'd have been flying at that fucking mall. This what makes her a real gangster gutter rat, because they're stupid.
This is called, these are my pants.
Now she's pulling out whole outfits out her bag, talking about it's hers.
My sweatpants.
Okay. Hold on, I need you to put this down for me. I don't want you reaching in there anymore. Stop right now.
Get off my bag.
Let go.
You see how real gangster gutter rats react from police officers? It's my bag, get off me. That's how real gutter gangster rats, or not just gangster, just hood rats act. They hate cops. This is how they act, not like Gorilla.
Jasmine.
Get off my bag, bro.
Jasmine,
See?
you need to
Get
let
off
go.
my bag.
Relax.
Get off my bag.
Relax. Let go of the bag.
Get off
I'm
my
going to
bag.
search
Stop
it.
touching me and get the off my
If you
bag. I'm gonna
don't, if you
dump
don't
the
relax,
Hey.
you're gonna end up getting an additional charge if you don't stop it. Stop right now.
Dig. This is a real gangster ratchet bitch right here.
Don't you dare.
You see what I'm saying? Now, compare and contrast this with this college graduate who's an industry plant. Compare and contrast the behaviors. Look at this bitch.
So she's on. She's not.
Smiling. Hold up. Yeah, she on some fucking Suge Knight shit. Smiling, dancing, all in the video. Yeah, you ain't no gangster gutter rat doing that. Gangster gutter rats be annoyed by police presence. They ain't smiling. You know who I am? That bitch like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know who I am? That's how they talking. This industry college graduate plant.
Okay.
Probably married to, I mean, white man and everything.
Artist. Am I just gonna have to play games here?
Undercover hood rat.
Over here, you just not gonna tell me?
What is it gonna help me out?
But nothing. But now
Exactly.
you've got me curious.
It's not gonna help
Hey,
nothing, so it don't matter.
hey, yo, ain't no way in hell. Nigga, I'm surrounded, I'm in the Goon Central in Jersey. Hood rats do not behave like that around fucking officers. You dig? I ain't make it. I'm still around hood rats. But the pandemic set me back like a motherfucker. So I'm still around hood rats. Bitch, hood rats don't behave like this. Smiling, feminine, fuck out of here.
You can't just tell me that and then not.
Laughing.
I'm so hungry. Like, I peed on myself trying to get to a restroom. I got pee on my hand.
Oh.
Yeah, that is disgusting. This fake hood rat industry implant says she peed on herself. She got pee on her hand. I believe me. I showed you guys DUI police cans where hood rats pissed on the streets in front of the police officers. They said, "Give me another ticket. I don't give a fuck. I ain't pissing myself." Hood rats do not piss on themselves. Just because they're a hood rat doesn't mean they're unsanitary, you stupid niggas. Okay, their attitude is fucked up, but they clean themselves. You dig? They ain't gonna they're gonna smell good. They're not gonna smell like sour fucking apples. So I'm trying to tell the watcher, like, nigga, like, dude, trust me, nigga, I'm an expert in this shit. Okay, so this bitch peed on herself and peed on her hands. What ratchet bitch does that? Like, stop. And like I said, y'all niggas move out the hood and do what you did. I got no friends, nigga. I'm still here. I'm still immersed around these motherfuckers. They don't do shit like this.
Like, but yeah, it's not gonna help nothing out because you still gonna pick on me, and it's not nothing I can go to jail for because I'm not. It's not enough weed for me.
Please, Donnie. Watch it.
Is it just a weed?
Yeah.
So that's why I was telling the watcher, like, yo, dude, nah, trust me, this ain't no publicity stunt. This bitch did some dusty, dirty shit, and women don't do that. Women don't pee on herself and make it like popping. That ain't never gonna be popping, my boy. Okay, and the bitch got pee on her hands, but that ain't the worst of it. It gets more dusty than that. Believe me.
Like in your purse or something?
It's like in the door. It's like a smaller pack.
This is a pretty feminine, non-ratchet industry plant who's probably married. Undercover and shit.
Flashlight in my baby.
Yes, I can't see in this car.
If your camera coming, do I look creepy for your camera? Do I look creepy?
No, you look pretty. Yeah, you cute. You look pretty. You look better than any fucking video you ever did. It's the most feminine you ever looked, okay? You look pretty right here. I will be like, yo, who that? You dig? But your videos, you like a fucking little boy.
No.
Yeah, okay. We waiting on the other officer right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that means you gotta stay in my face like this with the flashlight.
I'm telling you, ratchet bitches don't ask those questions, and they're not that fucking police smart. Ratchet bitches could be smart. I'm not saying they're dumb, but they're not police. Okay, listen. So let me recorrect myself. Ratchet bitches aren't dumb. They just dumb in certain circumstances. Ratchet bitches are dumb when it comes to police presence, police interaction. They are dumb. They're not smart like this college graduate hoe, okay, from Harvard or Yale.
I won't flash the light in your eyes.
Yeah.
I'm not flashing it. It's reflecting off of the door in your car. I'm just hanging out until he gets here. That's all.
I can't roll my window back up.
I'd like to see both of you guys, so no, no.
Is it allowed that I gotta have my window down?
Yeah. Like that. This still image don't look.
You can have it up.
Yeah.
That's fine.
This chick look good. Like that. I mean, like if we was watching somebody like regular DUI checkpoint, whatever, we'd be like, yo, who that? Like this bitch look actually like pretty.
If I can just, you told me there's a gun in here, so just for your safety and my safety, if we can
You
just.
can sit in the car. You got my ID.
No, no, man. I have your driver's license.
Yeah, you
I
do.
just don't reach back here, okay?
I would never do this.
Thank you.
Oh, can I record while we doing this so you won't? Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
What ratchet? A ratchet bitch be recording. They ask that police officer permission to record. This bitch ain't ratchet, man.
Hold on right there. I don't want you to say that I reached for love and I ain't reached for it.
No, what do you say? Like record?
No,
I mean, you
I'm
can
recording
record
right here just
whatever
in
you
case,
wish.
like, you know, I don't want nothing bad to go wrong.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
All right, yeah. Admitting pissing on herself, which is unsanitary, some whole like that's looked at as dirty. Period. Pissing on her hands, double dirty. But it's gonna be triple dirty in a second. Okay, just watch.
I'm on my window.
Yes, sir.
Then we're gonna touch on Pseudo Charles, the topic. Oh, that iPad died. You dig? All right. Yeah, let me get you another iPad. That iPad died. I see it. It's dead. I gotta charge it. Here. Here, let me get this one right here. Yeah, that iPad dead. Here. Thank you. Hey, that one dead. I knew it was gonna die. Let's get back to this fake ratchet hoe.
I'm not gonna reach you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Let's pause this body camera video just for a second to thank Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring.
Oh, no, we're not.
And you can submit.
No, we're not.
All right. So there's another officer here, okay?
Okay.
So just give me a moment, and then we'll have him.
Oh, and then I forgot my suitcase back there. I got another one in my gun, but both of these in my name. So.
Okay. There's another one in your suitcase, and then okay, and then one somewhere back here in the back seat. Okay. All right.
What I gotta do? Walk in line or something?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. So I'm going to speak to you. She said that she's had a few drinks now, and then
I ain't
searching
saying.
the car.
I ain't teasing.
That's fine. So for right now, just come out here and step up. I'm just going to talk to you, okay? Sir, if you would, you can wait right here. Just give me just a moment, okay?
So get this over with, because I'm not drunk.
All right. So step out and then walk to the front of my car, okay?
I told you I hit the piece, so that's why my flower is here.
It's okay.
All right, so that's the third dusty, dirty part. This bitch pants his hope it come out the car. Like, what was that? Look at this.
Get this over with, because I'm not drunk.
All right. So step out and then walk.
Right there, right there. Look at that dusty. Ugh. That shit smell like straight, like a dead cat. Like roadkill, like a cat that's roadkill. That's how that shit smell right now. Oh my
To the
god.
front of my car, okay?
I told you I hit
Look at that dusty shit. Oh my god. Ready to throw the fuck up. Ugh.
the piece, so that's why.
Right here. Just give me
Y'all ever roll past like a dead cat or oh my gosh, should get in your car? Yeah. That's how her shit smell right now.
just a moment, okay?
So get this over with, because I'm not drunk.
All right. So step out and then walk to the front of my car, okay?
I told you I hit the piece, so that's why my flower is here.
It's okay. Just go to the front of my car, okay? This is Corporal Contreras. Okay. So earlier, I asked you if you had anything to drink. are you willing just to see if you can make it home? I would feel better. Would you be willing to submit to field sobriety tests?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am? Okay. All right. So
What that is, walking the line?
So it's going to be a few of them. It'll be a few evaluations. Okay. We do 3. All right. Okay. Let me turn off these lights.
Yeah, I always felt like if you can't get color tattoos, it's like no point. It look like just a bunch of dark shit on your body, yo. I'm telling you, like tattoos, white folks did that first, from what I know, and their skin is light, so it looked good. You could see what the design was, but the more darker you get, it's like point. I always felt like it's pointless to get a tattoo. Like, what the fuck? What is that? It's like just dark stuff in your body. Dude. Like, that's just no point. Nobody know what the fuck it is. You gotta like explain it and break it down. Like that type of shit is not meant for everything ain't meant for everybody, man. Yeah, the lighter you are, the tattoo gonna look better on your skin. Y'all don't get that? The darker you are, it looks like nothing. It's like a whole bunch of shit on you. I never got that. And like, if I ever got a tattoo, it's gonna be colored. I got no tattoos, but if I ever got one, it's gonna be colored. It's gonna be like, you're gonna be able to see, I'm light, so you're gonna be able to see what the fuck it is. I ain't got like explain and drop science in your ass and like, yo, just hypothetically, just look into your third eye, and you'll see my design. I see darker motherfucker tattoos like, yo, what are you doing, dude? What the fuck is that? Matter of fact, don't even tell me. The fact I couldn't see it, I'm good. Like you getting shit that just look crazy. Like, yo, like black folks ain't gotta always do shit what white folks do, man. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Niggas fucking just retarded, man. But y'all the 85%. Elijah Muhammad's right. Y'all niggas just deserve fucking jail or death.
Corporal, she does have 2 guns in the car. So let's start the first evaluation. You're a little bit taller than that. Okay, so I'm just going to check your eyes. Are you on any medications? Do you have any issues, any brain injuries, leg issues that would prevent you from proceeding the evaluations? No? No. Here. So I want you to look at the tip of my finger. Okay? And I want you to just do me a favor. So stand up, keep your hands by your side. Feet together.
Hey, yo, by the way, this is just for court evidence, by the way. Okay, listen, because I like to show, videos and then educate. Unless you are licensed to drive and transport product, commerce, what's vegetation called? Like food, produce. Unless you're able, look, if you get, let me say it like this is more easier. If you get paid to drive, listen to me clearly. You ain't gonna get this information on fucking Pseudo Charles channel. But listen, when you get paid to drive, you have to take a sobriety test voluntarily, and you have to take a breathalyzer. If you get paid to drive. If you're a regular driver like me and you, who don't get paid to drive, never, ever, ever take a sobriety test. And you can take a breathalyzer, but ain't nothing wrong with that. But the one you really want to take is the one at the police station. But trust me, if a police officer asks you to take a breathalyzer or a sobriety test, you're already going to jail. Okay? The fact they even ask you that, you're going to fucking jail. So you could just say no. But the breathalyzer at the police station, don't you dare say no to that. Like, they're going to forewarn you. But if you say no to the breathalyzer at the police station, Let me just say this. If you're convicted of a DUI, first time offense, you're gonna get 6 months suspension of license, period. All right. Just know you're not driving for six months. If you deny the breathalyzer at the police station, it's double. Your driver's privileges are suspended double. Okay, but Pseudo Charles don't know that shit. He ain't gonna tell you that. He gonna tell you some stupid shit like A's don't exist. That's the shit he gonna tell you. You ain't gonna learn shit. You gonna learn misinformation from this channel. You ain't learning shit from over there. All right, like niggas really don't like educate or teach or share as they present or go live. So I'm over here giving y'all game. The fact that a police officer even asks you to take a field sobriety test or a breathalyzer, most likely you're going to jail that night. Okay, so just chalk that shit up.
I might as well let me pee on the side of the road. I gotta pee.
Feet together. Okay. And I want you to stand still. Okay. And I want you to look at the tip of my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. Okay. Don't move your head. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. Okay. Don't move your head.
I'm not drunk. I'm telling y'all.
Listen, I'm not drunk. Everybody, okay, save it.
Listen, man, they call me the problem. But you can call me the problem. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. But you can call me
Anybody.
What the fuck is that tattoo right here? Is that a snake? What the fuck is that? That's a snake? Like, yo, y'all just be doing some dumb shit, yo. And by the way, she got a simp in the car. That's simp. But simps are dangerous. That nigga will kill you. That nigga in the car, that simp will straight kill you for little to nothing. She got a real simp in the car, man. Don't worry, Pseudo Charles. After this right here, I'm on your ass. No Diddy.
I'll be out.
Anybody can ask for the link. You ask for the link, you're gonna get it. This ain't no 1v1, my boy. With that link, you'll get it.
I need some lip gloss. Yeah, I'm recording. Can you let me put some lip gloss on?
Okay. So we can finish this, okay? Try not to talk, okay? So I gotta watch your eyes. You understand?
Can you get some lip gloss so I won't look bad on y'all camera? Okay, come on.
Here's what I said.
Flash in my eyes. It's kind of blinded.
So look at the tip of my finger once more. Okay. Keep your head still.
I got lashes on. I got pretty green eyes. You see them?
I do. So that is the first evaluation, okay? So we'll do the next one. This is fine. Okay. So this first one, or the second one, is going to be the walk and turn, okay? So I'm going to show you a few steps, okay? So what I want you to do is put your left foot, nope, in front of my car. look at your car. So imagine a straight line, okay? From here to your car, okay? So I want you to put your left foot on that line.
I'm kind of pigeon toed.
It's okay. Put your left foot on the line, and then put your right foot in front of it, and your heel to toe touching, okay?
Okay.
And then I want you to keep your hands by your side.
I'm going all the way to my car.
No, ma'am. Just give me a minute, okay? So I want you to stay in this position, hands by your side, and I want you to remain in this position while looking at your feet, okay? Remain in this position until I tell you to do so. Do you understand? Okay. So you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps, okay?
Okay.
And you're going to count out loud. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth until you get to 9. Okay. Once you get to 9, you're going to take, back in that position. Okay? So once you get to 9, you're going to take a series, you're going to take a series of small steps, okay? You're going to turn back around, and then you're going to continue. 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth.
Another 9.
Ma'am?
Another 9.
And another 9, so on and so forth until you get to 9. You got to stay in that position. Okay?
I'm already about as bad as foot, okay.
All right. Like I said, I want your hands by your side, heel to toe. Okay?
All right.
You understand?
Yeah.
All right.
9, and then you turn back around, another 9.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Heel to toe. Once you start this evaluation, I don't want you to stop. Do you understand? Until you have completed it. You understand?
So let me know when to turn.
No, ma'am. That's on you.
You gonna trick me?
No, ma'am. I explained it to you. Do I need to explain it to you again?
So walk, as soon as I get to 9, turn around and do another 9.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you say it with me while I do it?
No, ma'am. This is on you.
Because I don't want to mess up and you blame it on me.
No, ma'am. This is your evaluation, okay?
All right, I'm ready.
You start whenever you want to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. All right, so we've got one more, okay?
Okay.
So this one is the one leg stand, okay?
My balance is bad.
So one leg stand, okay? All right, so give me a minute. And this
I gotta stand for 6 seconds?
No, ma'am.
Oh.
I'll explain it to you in just a moment, okay?
Okay.
All right, so for this one, you're going to leave your left foot planted, and then you're gonna keep your hands by your side, okay? Here, let's get off the card just a little bit, okay? Yes, ma'am. So left foot, and then I want you to raise your right foot, okay? About 6 inches off the ground, okay? And I want you to remain in this position with your hands by your side. I want you to keep both legs straight, okay? So both legs straight, just like this.
Leg you feel comfortable with.
Yeah. If you prefer your left foot, your right foot to stand on.
Stand on my leg.
Okay.
My balance is bad. How long I gotta do it for?
So I'm gonna time you, or well, so
how long I do it for my balance is bad? Yeah, it is. Everybody balance bad when they drunk.
okay.
My balance is bad.
I understand, but I just want you to do your best, okay?
Okay.
So you're gonna pick whatever foot. I want you to raise it about 6 inches off the ground, hands by your side, both legs straight, okay?
Okay.
And once I tell you to start, you're gonna count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, so on and so forth until I tell you to start, or until I tell you to stop. Do you understand?
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. All right. So get in this position. Pick a foot, whatever foot.
Okay.
Okay. Raise your foot 6 inches. Okay. Hands by your side.
I wish I would do this fucking test right here, man. Nigga, raise my foot. Like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, just nah. What's next? We're gonna lock you up. Okay, lock me up. I wish I would play myself doing this damn test. Lift my foot up, bark like a dog. Simon Says, red light, green light. Nah, I wish I would. I will never do shit like this. They tried on me one time. I spazzed the fuck out. It let my ass go home, man. 100%. Because I wasn't drunk. Because I wasn't drinking. The pullover was illegal. I mean, it wasn't illegal. I was going slow. And like riding slow is a sign of like a possible DUI. But after they was talking to me, they knew a nigga like me. You dig? I blacked the fuck out. They knew I ain't drunk.
Keep them both straight and count out loud. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
All right, you can stop. All right, ma'am. So that was the last 3 of those evaluations, okay? So
I got more?
I've got one more question, okay?
Okay.
Would you submit to a roadside PBT test, like where you blow into it?
Portable breath test.
A breath
What that
test?
is? What it do?
It'll check whatever's going on.
By the way, this is only this will never let you go. Okay, this is just evidence for the state. That's it. The prosecutor, the prosecution. That's all. This is for. This is evidence to make you fucking plead to guilty. You dig? And pay a large fine. This is nothing to let you go.
Kind of sees if you have alcohol in your system. If you
To
do.
embarrass you, in case you take it to trial, this is to embarrass you in front of a juror. Sorry, a jury. Juror is one person. This is embarrassment to a jury.
Yes, all these tests though, right?
So I will explain it to you in a little bit, but...
Can you explain to me now?
No, ma'am.
Is that my rights?
So I'm proceeding with the evaluations. You said it would be okay, right? So I've got to complete them, and then I'll explain to you in just a moment.
I don't get explained to before, like that's not my right to know.
No.
See, this bitch too smart to be ratchet. So it ain't my right to know. You did, like, yeah. This industry plant, like, for us who are quote unquote woke, we know what this is. Like, this bitch is not a ratchet thought. This bitch is educated. So it ain't my rights to know. Like, what? How the fuck you know that? No ratchet bitch knowing that. I know because I show the videos of ratchet bitches getting pulled over. No bitch act like this.
So what are you wanting to know?
What you have explained to
See, what you want to know? The officer had to comply.
me afterwards.
So just the evaluations. Some of them, I can smell the breath I can smell the alcohol coming off of your
So
breath.
if I pass the first few, it don't mean nothing. I passed 3 tests. You made me do 2 tests.
You did pass, but there's no such thing as pass. She needs evidence to show you're fucking drunk and you're not showing that evidence. So she need to do something else to gather evidence against you, you dumb bitch. You're not ratchet, but you smart, educated bitch. Like, she's trying to gather evidence to secure a guilty plea. But you keep passing, quote unquote passing, or you keep showing how you're not really drunk, but you are intoxicated.
That doesn't mean that. No, ma'am. Would you submit to the roadside breath
And what if I don't? What's my right?
Your right is to say no.
Yeah.
You have the right to refuse.
Yeah.
It's voluntary.
Yeah.
It's voluntary? Okay. Are you
What
refusing?
would you like to do, or you like to refuse?
I would like to refuse.
Yes, I like to refuse. Yeah, ain't no ratchet bitch talking like that, man. A ratchet bitch thinks she going home if she keep agreeing to the test.
I'd like to refuse, ma'am, your cover up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
All right. So do me a favor, just sit right here for me, okay?
Okay.
Now, this inferior woman cop fucked it up. To be honest, she fucked it up because she not being upfront with her. Let's get to it.
What's your proof?
So the evaluations that we do, they check it checks all kinds of things, okay?
Yeah.
And that's what determines if you were a DUI. And now, whether you do the breath test or not, now that is voluntary. You can still, if you wish to do it, we will
So
go
did
ahead
the
and
other
proceed.
test determine that I'm drunk?
Ma'am?
Did the test determine it?
Yes, ma'am. The evaluations are stating that you are over the legal limit to be driving right now.
At that point, she's lying. Like, yo, that woman cop is a piece of shit. And the male cop over there, like, he probably got his hand on his face, like, what the fuck you talking about? No, it does not. No, you passed the test. Okay, so let me say it correctly. How this woman, inferior woman cop did it. She should have said this. Well, the test didn't really show whether you're drunk or not, but your driving behavior did, coupled with the smell of alcohol, the odor of alcohol coming from your mouth. So the you're driving, and the odor of alcohol makes me believe you are drunk. So the test I gave you, they don't really say you're drunk. But my observations and the smell of alcohol coming from your breath does say you're drunk. So now the last test is a breathalyzer, or we take blood from you, bitch. Okay, now if you beat that, then you pretty much just good. But your driving behavior and the odor of alcohol coming from your mouth, fuck the test. The test shows that you might be good. But your driving that I observed and the odor of alcohol is overriding the test at this point. So now, what made me feel more comfortable either charging you or not charging you would be a breathalyzer or taking blood from you at this point. Because your driving and the odor of alcohol contradicts the test I gave you. So this is the tiebreaker here. That's how the bitch should explained it. This inferior woman cop.
Where the proof at? I just passed everything. I did everything you told me.
To you, you may think that you passed, okay? But I'm not going to bicker with you right now.
Yeah, she passed to you too, though. Stop it.
Are you wanting to do the breathalyzer?
What's that's gonna change?
Nothing, ma'am.
So I'm gonna go to jail either way.
As of right now, yes, ma'am.
What?
So the portable breath test that she is offering you right now is a roadside breath test. It's not admissible in court. That'll just give us a determination based off of that, whether there's alcohol in your system or not.
It just gives us a reading on whether or not you have alcohol.
You see?
Okay.
So the guy comes in like, all right, let me explain it the correct way. Because this bitch done botched it. Like, she done fucked it all up.
You know what I'm saying? If they don't change nothing.
That's what I'm saying. It's completely voluntary. It just shows whether or not you
I
have.
feel anything because I'm not drunk.
We have those evaluations set for a certain reason. Okay.
And the how do you tell the evaluation?
So we're not going to go over that on the side of the road, man.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all not doing y'all job right.
All right. Ma'am, so do me a favor,
What's y'all
just go ahead
name?
and turn around. Officer Fuller.
Okay, can you tell my brother y'all names?
Yeah, I'll give them all that information.
We're going to go talk to him in just a moment, okay?
Can I see my jewelry off of me? Can you take it off me and give it to him right now?
Yeah, actually, that's fine.
I'll let you take it all off and just
Yeah.
I'll get you the head.
I don't know, like that. Now, if you want to put it directly in his hand, then you know these hands, these 3 rings right here. I told you that you don't want to put it to the head.
No, that's fine. Do you have any other necklaces or anything that you
Yeah, I
just
have
want
a
to take?
necklace on me as well.
Okay.
Just stay with her for 1 second.
Yes, ma'am.
Could you get him out to hold this?
Yeah, so I'm gonna search the car in just a moment too, okay? And I'll give him all of these. He's gonna go get a bag, so be careful, don't drop them. And then we'll put them in a bag.
I hope you got your camera on so you can record
Yes, ma'am,
it.
I do. Do you want me to carry some of them?
I'm
You
waiting
got a
for the
bag
back. I'm
full?
telling you what to do.
Will you people touch you or you and him?
Yeah, me and him. like y'all not doing me right, but it's fine. I'll get right back out.
Does he have a valid driver's license?
Is he drinking tonight? No? Is there someone that you want to call to come get the car?
Yeah, can you give me my phone?
Yes, I'll ask her, I'll bring you your phone, that way you can take it to the jail.
I don't know their number by heart.
That's fine.
I could call with it in your hand right now.
Yes, ma'am. I'll go do that in just a minute, okay?
I'm telling my earrings out to tell you, these earrings cost a lot of money, and if my earrings come on this one, I'm gonna sue y'all.
This is already been directly to him.
Yeah. I might as well take my
Don't drop the soap and don't drop that goddamn earring, okay?
weed out too. Yo. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, you dropped it, bitch.
My screw back. I've been down. Please put it down.
Okay, just a spoiler alert, the bitch ain't find it, so just fast forward.
Fuck. Oh my God.
If you don't want to risk dropping them, they'll take them off at the jail.
I don't want them to have them. Okay, this is.
Alright. Turn around for me.
Will you let me pee on the side of the road?
No, ma'am. We'll get to the jail in just a minute, okay?
Oh my God. I don't want to go to jail. I've never been to jail.
They locked this bitch.
You've never been to jail? I've never been to Gwinnett County Jail?
Look, she never been in jail. Fake hood ratchet.
I went to 30 minutes. Do I get out the jail fast?
That is on them. I don't know their process. I have never worked there.
Oh my God, y'all doing the most.
7 radio, 295,
Most
1
of you doing a job.
Alright, we're gonna get right back here.
Hell. Can you bring my phone? Just sit
Right here. Yep. Hop in.
Oh my God, I haven't been one of these in years. I'm about to call my lawyer.
Okay. So I'm gonna reach over you and grab this seatbelt, okay?
What they call Gucci man.
Alright.
Where do y'all show the test at?
Ma'am?
Where the test come up at?
What test?
The test that it prove I'm drunk when I know I'm not.
No, that is different. That's a different
So can I sue y'all if y'all take me to jail for no reason?
Oh, bitch, they got a reason. You was driving fucked up and you had alcohol in your breath. That's definitely a reason. All right. So now let's get to the show now. So now that was kind of entertaining. The show gonna be a little more boring because I gotta tackle some things first.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wilson.
Okay, so I'm trying to think. Who should I go with first?
A stick
Okay.
person.
All right. So let's go with
Right.
Charles first.
I take that sample cold.
Okay, so this is his presentation. Look, he shows no sources. He don't give you a link to where to look at it. He just types shit in there. Okay, this is somebody who's not skilled at presenting. Like he's a pseudo amateur. Nigga ain't fucking me on no level. Period. Internet, in person, nothing. He ain't fucking me on no level. Look at this nigga. Just typing shit in there. Like, so we gonna just trust you? That's why when Stu Pease came on there, he was like, yo, man, I don't want your shit. Like, send the link. Oh, nah, no. Send the link, nigga. Like what I got. What Unbiased got. I don't do shit like this. This is what Captain does. Nigga, I'll show you the Bible verses. I don't no. I don't do this pseudo shit.
Culture it. Isolate that specific microorganism, purify it out from everything else that is in that sample, right? So that it is by.
Okay, so you heard the stupid nigga, purify it. Like you heard it. He said he said the word purify it. This is, and then he's saying isolate. This is a stupid nigga that don't know the difference between purify and isolate. This stupid nigga.
Isolate that Get a sample from a disease host, a sick person.
Because he's reading the words of another pseudo. This stupid nigga don't know the pseudo that he's repeating. He's like parroting. He don't know that they're misguiding him and people like him. You a stupid nigga, man. You're not smart. You're not better than polite. You're worse than these niggas. You're stupid. You don't know. That's why your presentation is 3 fucking minutes. I ain't mean to do that dumb shit.
You would, get a sample from a disease host, a sick person, right? Take that sample, culture it, isolate that specific microorganism, purify it out from.
So he said, look at this stupid nigga. He said isolate it, then he said purify it. Like, my boy, you can isolate something without purifying, stupid nigga. You're just stupid. And you're reading, you don't know the difference between purify and isolate because you're stupid. This is not what you do. You're a high school dropout. You don't know. You don't have a science. Me either. We don't have a science background, so you're just quoting from a pseudoscientist that don't have no expertise in this field at all. The person you're quoting is not an expert in HIV/AIDS, stupid nigga. You don't know that, do you? But you're gonna find out though.
Everything else that is in that sample, right? So that it is by itself. That's what isolation means, right? Then
that's what isolation means, or does it purify? Which one? Because isolation and purify are 2 different things, 2 different actions. But you're using them interchangeably because you're stupid.
For number 3, inoculation of a healthy individual.
Okay, so let's read number 1 first. It's small, you guys can't see it, but number 1 is the microorganism must be found in disease, but not in healthy individuals. So the microorganism should be found only in diseased individuals and not healthy individuals. So we're gonna tackle his claims one by one. You stupid nigga. Hold on.
Questioning the HIV.
Okay. Here we are. This is my work.
AIDS hypothesis, 30 years of dissent.
More.
Questioning the HIV/AIDS hypothesis, 30 years of dissent. By Goodson P. A recent opinion article by Dr. Goodson.
So Dr. Goodson P is a pseudoscientist who went rogue and started to be an HIV/AIDS denier. Okay.
And expresses pseudoscientific views typical of HIV/AIDS denial.
She expresses pseudoscientific views.
Years of dissent. By Goodson P. A recent opinion article by Dr. Goodson.
Yeah, how I don't show you a presentation? I give you the fucking article. This is what real journalists do. That's some pseudo stupid nigga.
Expresses by Goodson P. A recent opinion article by Dr. Goodson expresses pseudoscientific views typical of HIV/AIDS denialism and ignores the overwhelming evidence that HIV is a causative agent of AIDS. The evidence accumulated during more than 30 years of research, fulfilling the Koch's postulate 1.
All right, so now let's go over Koch's postulate 1. Haskell. Okay, let's just do that, you stupid nigga.
HIV is invariably epidemiologically associated with AIDS. Dr. Goodson ignores the fact that Koch's postulates for viruses have been completely fulfilled in the case of HIV. And
those are the sources. 940. When you go to the website, just type this right here in. Just type this right here in, and you'll see it all. And these are the sources. Okay, stupid niggas, yo. Stupid niggas out here. And the fact you from Jamaica makes it worse because y'all education is not comparable to America. So a lot of y'all niggas are pseudo. There's a few of you come over here that are not pseudo. Props to you. But a lot of you niggas are like pseudo. Okay.
Overwhelming evidence suggests an invariable epidemiological association of HIV with AIDS. AIDS occurs exclusively in HIV-infected people. HIV can be detected in all AIDS patients. High levels of HIV in the organism predict progression to AIDS. Many children born to HIV-infected mothers have developed AIDS and died. AIDS-related conditions, such as pneumocystis pneumonia and disseminated mycobacterium avium complex disease, have become much more common after the start of the HIV epidemic. Death rates are much higher in HIV-seropositive treatment-naive than in seronegative individuals. An HIV-triggered decrease in CD4 plus TLY.
So the CD4 T lymphocytes is important to HIV, okay? Because HIV, there's many cells there, a lot of CD4 cells there, but the T lymphocyte, HIV attack this cell more than any CD5, any CD2. They attack this cell. This is what HIV does. They attack this cell. It attaches itself to this cell, and target this cell more than any other cell. That's an HIV thing. Watch this. But a stupid nigga don't know shit.
MPHOCYT.
I know you watching, nigga.
E count is a specific feature of HIV infection and is extraordinarily rare in the absence of HIV.
You heard it? It's extraordinarily rare in the app. So this attack on the CD4 cell, this T lymphocyte, this is extraordinarily rare for people who don't have HIV. That this cell being attacked.
The HIV-caused CD4 plus TLY-MPHOCYT depletion occurs through at least two mechanisms. Direct killing of infected CD4 plus T.
That's what happened with HIV, direct killing of the infected CD4 T lymphocytes.
Dr. Goodson seems unfamiliar with the fact that HIV-1, HIV-2, and other representatives of the genus lentivirus, e.g., simian immunodeficiency virus, as well as some other retroviruses, e.g., feline leukemia virus and members of the avian leukosis virus group, exert a cytopathic effect on infected cells. 2. HIV.
That's exclusively to HIV.
HIV directly kills Th17CD4 plus T lymphocytes in the intestinal submucosa.
This is what HIV does, okay? This virus.
Triggering the damage of the mucosal integrity, translocation of microbial products from the intestine to the blood, and chronic immune activation, resulting in further massive loss of CD4 plus T lymphocytes.
Right, so your CD4 T lymphocytes start dying off, it's most likely going to be HIV.
Dr. Goodson claims that recreational drug use, clotting factor VIII.
Okay, so this is a pseudo claim. This is shit that he won't say. Dr. Pseudo Charles won't say this because he's stupid. So he tries to make an argument but won't have the same claims of the pseudoscientists because he know they're wrong. So, but he'll make the argument behind his hand. That's called hiding your hand. It's like, well, why is the CD4 cell dying? The T lymphocytes, why is it being, why are they dying? And he'll act like, oh, I don't know. Well, why don't you say what Dr. Goodson said? It's called hiding your hand. But we got you though, you stupid nigga. Like we got you. I see you, like Unc says. I see you. You can't fuck with me. And nothing in life, nigga. You're below me in everything in life.
8. Or receptive anal intercourse, but not HIV, are causes of AIDS. However, all of these claims have long ago been rejected by overwhelming scientific evidence.
Sources. So scientific evidence rejected all those stupid ass pseudo claims that this nigga want to try to reemerge in black society. That's why it's important for the FBA shit. Because y'all not FBA niggas pushing this shit. Nah, we want no alliance with you. Because this is killing people, and you're gonna see it's literally killing people, and you're gonna see the data on that. So if you're black if you're FBA doing this shit, fuck you, and if you're not FBA, it's double fuck you. Because why you want to come over here? Like, yo, talk that shit in Jamaica, my boy. Say AIDS don't exist in Jamaica. Say HIV, all that shit. Do that shit in Jamaica, my boy. Don't come over here with my people saying that shit. That's why I find it doubly offensive. Like, nigga, you ain't Garvey. Garvey came over here to talk that pseudo shit. Nah, Garvey talk that pseudo shit in Jamaica, my boy. So nah, we're on edge now. Like, nigga, don't come with that fucking pseudo shit talking to black Americans. No, talk that killing us. Go talk that pseudo shit to your people in Jamaica and kill them motherfuckers. You tell them AIDS is a hoax, HIV is a hoax in Jamaica. Let them niggas die. But don't come over here Fake ass Garvey nigga. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. No respect. Fuck you.
Fulfilling the Koch's postulate 2, HIV has
Okay,
been.
so now this is the postulate 2. So the one was the first one. Okay, so you look at his little list. To the fuck, this is so small. Microorganism must be isolated from the disease individual. So it must be isolated, right? Look at you, stupid nigga. Watch this. Okay, so now HIV has been isolated from patients at all stages of the infection. You stupid nigga. This is why the FBA movement is important. Because when you not FBA pushing this shit, nigga, we don't trust you. Fuck out of here, my boy. This already been proven. Why you come with an anti-FBA agenda? Talk that shit in Jamaica. Kill your people off. Don't come over here with that shit.
And isolated from patients at all stages have long ago been are causes of AIDS. However, all of these claims have long ago been rejected by overwhelming scientific evidence. Fulfilling the Koch's postulate 2, HIV has been isolated from patients at all stages of the infection.
So it has been isolated, my boy. So your part 2. Let's hear you. Let's get a fair shot. Let's hear you out.
That means taking that isolated microorganism, injecting it or introducing it into the body of that host by whatever means, right? And let's see, it says inoculation of a healthy individual with the isolated microorganism must recapitulate the disease. So those are just big words for once you take that microorganism that you isolated from a sick host, take it, put it into a healthy person, that healthy person needs to manifest that disease, right? And if they don't, again, your claim fails. Number 4.
No, okay, let's deal with that, stupid nigga. Let's just deal with that.
Contrary to Dr. Goodson's claims, HIV has been isolated from patients at all stages of HIV infection, including AIDS, and propagated in cell culture. Various protocols for HIV-1 isolation without contaminants claimed by Dr. Goodson have been developed, and each of these protocols can be considered standard. Detailed images of HIV-1 virions, revealing morphology typical of the genus lentivirus, have been obtained using transmission electron microscopy and electron cryotomography. A combination of immunofluorescent and electron microscopy has allowed visualization of intracellular trafficking of individuals.
In other words, it has been done. So part 2 has been done. Postulate 2 has been done with HIV and AIDS.
HIV-1 particles toward the nucleus of the infected cell. The process of cell-to-cell transfer of HIV-1 between T lymphocytes has been visualized using high-speed 3-dimensional video microscopy. Fulfilling the Koch's postulate 3, accidental HIV transmission in humans. Dr. Goodson ignores several tragic cases of accidental HIV transmission to laboratory workers who worked with purified HIV-1, became infected after a needle stick or mucosal exposure and developed AIDS-like symptoms. HIV has been isolated from their blood, and DNA sequencing confirmed that the HIV variant isolated was identical to the one they were working with. Other well-documented cases include HIV transmission from a dentist in the USA to several patients, and HIV transmission through blood transfusion to 11 children in the USA and 75 children in the former Soviet Union. In addition, the Koch's postulates for HIV and another lentivirus, simian immunodeficiency virus, have been fulfilled in experiments with animal models. HIV laboratory testing. 3 types of assays are used for HIV detection. 1. ELISA, specificity 98.599.9%, Western blot, and 3. PCR, specificity 98.3100%. The probability that both ELISA and Western blot would give false positive results is extremely low, less than 140,000. Thus, contrary to Dr. Goodson's claims, these tests are highly specific for HIV-1. Since the diagnosis is based on the combination of the 3 tests, HIV testing will produce similar conclusions irrespective of the country. Dr. Goodson misrepresents the study by Rodriguez et al.
Dr. Goodson, who the Pseudo Charles niggas is reading their papers, misrepresents the articles. Okay, the all that shit, the tables, all that.
Which has never stated that PCR is not sufficiently accurate. Antiretroviral therapy, contrary to Dr. Goodson's claims, antiretroviral therapy, ART, has profoundly improved the prognosis for HIV-1 infected patients, suppressing their viral load, restoring CD4 plus TLY-MPHOCYTE count, and reducing the risk of developing AIDS or dying. The success of ART has been determined by its high specificity for HIV-1 encoded proteins. Along with therapeutic agents for many other diseases, ART does have side effects, but these are far outweighed by its benefits. New anti-HIV agents should help to mitigate side effects, overcome drug resistance, and ultimately cure HIV infection, e.g., through excising HIV proviral DNA from the chromosome. Dr. Goodson misrepresents the study by the ART cohort collaboration, which
So she misrepresents the study, but this stupid nigga doesn't know because he just trusts their can I use the word eisegesis in this matter? He trusts their eisegesis blindly. It's stupid pseudo nigga.
showed that ART is extremely beneficial for HIV-infected patients, but better clinical outcomes are observed when CD4 plus TLY-MPHOCYTE counts at the start of ART are higher than 200 cells L. These conclusions have been corroborated by many other studies and serve as a background to recommend starting ART early, when the HIV-triggered damage of the immune system is easier to restore. Detrimental impact of HIV/AIDS denial.
All right, so now we're going to the detrimental impact of HIV/AIDS denialism on public health. So we're going to see what happens with this movement. This shit, this nigga Pseudo Charles, this stupid nigga Pseudo Charles is doing. Okay, so we're gonna see who's the op. Because me acknowledging HIV and AIDS is real, as a real virus that can be isolated, and people need to take their ART, AZT medication to be undetected and live long, and maybe go through some little side effects from the medication, no problem. As opposed to guaranteed death without this medication. Okay, we're gonna see who's the op. Check this out.
Denialism on public health. P. Duisberg, D. Rosnick, and some other HIV/AIDS denialists served on a controversial advisory panel of the South African President Thabo Mbeki. The policy of the South African government over HIV/AIDS during the period 2000-2005 is considered by most scientists to have resulted in the death of at least 330,000 HIV-infected people. The opinion article by Dr. Goodson, as well as earlier published or publicly expressed opinions of P. Duisberg, K. Mullis, and other denialists, none of whom has ever worked with HIV/AIDS, is similarly.
Okay, so that dude, Mullis, Carrie Mullis, that Haskell likes to use as a reference, and most pseudos, most HIV/AIDS deniers like to use as a reference. He doesn't have no experience on HIV/AIDS. That stupid nigga.
And other denialists, none of whom has ever worked with HIV/AIDS, is similarly harmful.
It never worked with HIV and AIDS.
For public health, as it disseminates dangerous misinformation about HIV/AIDS that can affect prevention decisions made by uninfected people and treatment decisions made by HIV-infected people. Therefore, the following recommendations should be given to public health workers: to learn and disseminate up-to-date knowledge on HIV/AIDS based on the most recent scientific literature, and to be aware of HIV/AIDS denialism and be able to effectively counteract its detrimental impact on public health.
Anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. You dig? I'm the real can man here. Let's be clear here. I'm the new can man. All right. So where's my other? Hold on. Give me 1 second as I go to the next one. And we're gonna go on. Matter of fact, let me go into this stupid shit.
the microorganism must be re-isolated from the inoculated disease individual and matched to the original microorganism. So you're then going to take another sample from this person that you have infected now, take it out, compare,
which was already done, but go ahead.
Isolate it, and you're supposed to find that exact same that exact same microorganism that you had previously identified.
So when I say no pseudo, anybody can get it. If you're wrong, I'm at you. And after I debunk you, if you cannot acknowledge that as a man or a woman, I can't do nothing with you. Go your way, I go my way. You dig? Now if you can come back and say, yo, okay, all right, okay, all right, that's what's up. When you can admit you can admit your L, we can be cool. But until you can admit your L, stay on the losing side. I'm good with you.
Identified as the agent of that disease, compare it to the original, and they need to be an exact match. Right? Yeah. All right. So now I'd like to speak about Kary Mullis. Kary Banks Mullis.
So now he's going back to Kary Mullis. Now, Kary, okay, let this guy go first. Go ahead, finish, Pseudo Charles.
Born December 28, 1944. They call PCR technique for short. He shared the 1993 Nobel Prize in Chemistry with Michael Smith and was awarded the Japan Prize in the same year. PCR is the test that was used during the canard titled The Pandemic to determine if a person was positive or negative for SARS-CoV-2. I put test.
So now this is the problem with a stupid nigga that don't have no science background.
In quotations, because I put test in quotations.
He put test in quotations. A stupid pseudo nigga put test. Now the people, Mullis or whoever wrote the article about Mullis, they didn't put test in quotations. The experts did not put test in quotations. This pseudo stupid high school fucking dropout from Jamaica, he put test in quotations.
Because the technique, that was not its intent. I will get into that later.
Oh no, I'll get into that for you, dumb nigga, with a real scientist. Not some dumb nigga like you, high school dropout from Jamaica. I'm good.
It has no application as a test. Now, as an aside, for my Egyptomaniacs,
we don't care. Egyptomaniacs
is through PCR.
Get the fuck out of here.
And exponentially in that same manner ad infinitum, right? Now we turn our attention to one Robert Gallo and Lou Montagnier.
Now, look, pay attention to the names he's mentioning. So again, he's mentioning Robert. So this name Gallo, be familiar with that, okay?
Robert Gallo, an American, Lou Montagnier, given co-credit in 1984 for discovering the ostensible causal relationship between the microparticle called HIV and the conglomerate of diseases labeled AIDS. To date, as far as I'm aware, neither man has proffered or...
He's aware. This stupid high school Jamaican dropout, he's aware. He's not a scientist. He didn't go through college and get bachelors of science and all this other shit. This nigga talking about he's aware. Nigga, we don't expect you to be aware of shit. Neither myself. You don't expect me to be aware. I'm not I got no science background. Why would I be aware of anything scientific with no background? So nigga, why would we think you'll be aware of some shit? You a stupid Jamaican fucking dropout.
The research called Dr. Gallo at a seminar demanding that he produced.
He's claiming that this guy, Kary Mullis, the guy who founded the PCR test, came to Robert Gallo at a fucking seminar talking about produce research work. So again, like these guys, it's a show. I'm just saying it's a show with these pseudo niggas.
Produce a research paper. Dr. Gallo refused to first furnish any verifiable proof of his claim, and the same is so till this day. Now, I would like to take a little brief time out here to venerate one of our ancestors. This gentleman passed away a few years ago. A brother by the name of Dr. Laila Africa. He was a naturopath, an author.
That's all we need to hear from you. He's a naturopath. It means pseudo, nigga. He's an ancestor. What the fuck is that? What's an ancestor? There's some primitive fucking language. Primitive practices and ancestor. What are you talking about? All right, so now, in the words of Kendrick Lamar, let's get it, yo. All right. Hold on one second. Let me get the iPad right. What's wrong with the iPad? What's wrong? There's some pseudo shit on there? Well, blame Pseudo Charles. That's stupid nigga. Okay? It's Pseudo Charles' fault. There you go. Go. You motherfuckers come with inferior education to America and want to teach us something. Fuck out of here. Nigga, I'm good. I wish I would believe a non-American on some shit. Like, nigga, you got to prove yourself to me. And once you come off as pseudo and claim you're pseudo, your favorite pseudo, you're not even the best pseudo. Your research is piss poor. You're just parroting. You ain't better than Polite. Are you serious? Polite can take this and repackage it and deliver a different way. Mr. Inky, you didn't do that. You're quoting shit verbatim. That's why you ain't gonna get nowhere. You can get fucking 2 viewers. That's it.
Among many other superlatives, right?
Fucking Layla Africa. He's not a scientist at all. All right. So anyway, let's bury this nigga. So I got one more. It's gonna be shorter though. Another read, but it's gonna be short. Almost 8 minutes. This is 2 minutes. So just bear real fast. Just bear. This nigga's a piece of shit. He can't fuck me on no level in life. Not taking this stance. Yo, but Double X been said don't fuck with this nigga. Like he been said, yo, that nigga pseudo. Ask that nigga pseudo. Don't fuck with him.
Misguided and ineffectual. Publisher offers mea culpa.
So that bitch, Patricia Goodson with that little A shit, it was retracted. Okay, so you're going to the retracted results.
Culpa and retraction of paper questioning link between HIV and AIDS. In 2014, the journal published a paper by a researcher in Texas, Patricia Goodson, who questioned.
So that's the pseudo white woman that y'all niggas that's y'all quang, okay? That's y'all quang. A pseudo fucking white scientist. That's y'all quang.
No causal link between HIV and AIDS. In response to the predictable outcry.
Yeah, guy's own channel. He's pseudo as fuck. You'll love it. Take your ass over there.
The journal blinked, sort of, but rather than
okay. See, it's one thing to be pseudo, it's one thing to want to be right. Do you want to be right or do you want to be pseudo? That niggas, y'all arguments, y'all just want to be fucking pseudo. You don't want to be right. Okay? Cause now I'm here on your fucking head. Like I always been. Pause, no Diddy, nigga.
Retract the article. As we reported back then, it decided to reclassify the work as opinion, an odd decision for a period.
So this bitch work was retracted. So she came back and said, okay, well, it's not. Now listen, IBM. This pseudo white woman that you guys are in love with, that you motherfuckers marry, she came back and said, okay, it's not factual what I produce. Okay, fuck it, you caught me. I'm gonna list it as my opinion. Listen, I'm gonna go backwards. Listen, okay? She came back and said, okay, y'all calling for retraction. Okay, fuck it. It ain't scientific. It ain't no real merit there. I'm just gonna say my opinion then. This is my opinion.
Sort of, but rather than retract the article, as we reported back then, it decided to reclassify the work as opinion.
Okay, so instead of retracting that bullshit she put out, well, this is my opinion. That's y'all niggas hang your hat on your opinion.
Journal blinked, sort of, but rather than retract the article, as we reported back then, it decided to reclassify the work as opinion, an odd decision for a periodical whose mission is to advance the scientific basis of knowledge and action for current and future public health professionals.
You can't fuck with
Both
me.
top editors at the journal, Marshall Orr and Matthew Smith, are at Texas A&M University, where Goodson holds a faculty position as professor of health and kinesiology. It also published commentaries critical of the Goodson's article, in the hopes that readers would ignore what she was saying. More than 4 years later, the journal is retracting Goodson's opinion piece with an admission that
But even her opinion got retracted. They said, nah, retract your opinion. That shit garbage too.
its strategy didn't work spectacularly. According to the retraction notice, in September 2018, Frontiers appointed a new field chief editor to Frontiers in Public Health, Dr. Paolo Vinice of Imperial College, London. Since then,
I source up on you stupid niggas. Y'all can't do this shit to me. You can't do this shit to me. I source up on y'all.
have received new complaints, and we reopened the evaluation of the publication of Dr. Goodson's article. Our conclusion today is that the continued attention to this article garners of which almost none considers the necessary context provided in the critical.
Wait till you see how many people. I think I missed it, but listen, for you guys who claim to be woke, claim to be black Pan-Africanists, well, with this pseudo fake false information, that AIDS don't exist, HIV, there's no causation for HIV to AIDS. Do you know over almost 400,000 Africans in the motherland died because they believe this stupid white woman pseudo shit? You guys are so anti-race. Not me. Not me. I believe there's good and bad in all races. That's me. That's my stance. Good black folks, bad black folks. Good white folks, bad white folks. Good Spanish, bad Spanish. Good Indian, bad Indian. Good Chinese, bad Chinese. Good Australian. That's my stance. I don't believe there's no pure race. Everybody gonna have good and bad in their race. You guys believe all races are evil. You guys believe that. But guess what? You guys believe white folks are evil, but then you'll take information from a white woman, Patricia Goodson, to say there's no causation between HIV and AIDS, act like, nah, this is a homosexual disease. As long as you're a straight heterosexual male, you're good. You can have sex unprotected, you're good. You'll never catch AIDS. And almost 400,000 Africans, not African American, by the way, Africans died because they believe that shit. What's that? A third of Africans died because they believe that pseudo shit from a white person who you believe is evil.
Critical commentaries itself presents a potential
Jamaicans, that's all the fuck they talk about is Babylon and the beast. White folks, that's all they fucking stop it. The non-educated ones.
Public health risk by lending credibility to refuted claims that placed doubt on the HIV causation of AIDS. For these reasons, the editorial office of Frontiers and field chief editor of Frontiers in Public Health retract this article. The author disagrees with.
So for any of y'all who thought this guy that I was playing was smart, he's stupid. And I just put him on blast. He got his own channel, he's trying to get working, but I didn't bury him already. He's done. Okay. I'm playing his videos from his own mouth and I'm debunking him with real-time information. We're real scientists debunking that bullshit. Okay. So he's already done. This is documented. He's out of there. He's stupid. There's nothing, he's a Jamaican high school dropout. Okay. There's nothing about him that's smart. Okay. So don't get caught up in the gift of gab. You could say a couple words. Frivolous and hypothetically. Don't get caught up on that shit, man. Real people just speak English that we can relate to. We're not going to speak over each other's heads. We're going to speak till we can understand it. And it's even worse when you're using these big words and your education don't even demand those big words. The dude ain't no high school graduate. He's not no college graduate. He's not a lawyer. He's not a scientist. What education he ever came across that demanded these big words? This is something or so-called big words. This is something that he decided to do to look smart amongst those who are underprivileged. We on you. We know. We know. We know. We know. Not full. You stupid. You're not. You're stupid. You're not fooling anybody. Unc said it best. Yeah, I might mispronounce a word and this and that, but I don't believe what you believe though. That puts me above you, which I agree when he said that. Like, you got a good point there.
With the retraction, Goodson did not immediately respond to our request for comment.
Okay, so Goodman never responded to the request for comment. Okay, so now I'm not gonna waste your time playing this debunk with him. I'll do this tomorrow. Okay, I'll play that debunk tomorrow. Okay, so let me pivot and go here.
Because I want to tell the truth what happened, because I didn't do nothing, man. I promise you. I put this on my 8 kids. I love them to death. I didn't do anything. 8 kids, I'm not finna rob them.
All right, so now this dude look like he's 23 years old. This bum ass black man got 8 kids at 23 years old. This bum ass black man, man. He's probably FBA. Listen, man. Listen, this is who I am if you don't know.
Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Big. So in the Bible, it says God is not a respecter of persons. That translates to anybody can get it. You dig? That's what that translates to. God is not a respecter of persons. That equates to anybody can get it. Okay, so God was the first can man. Right? Unbiased sports come later in life, and I'm a can man. All right. So this guy got 8 kids. This piece of trash right here that women cleave on to. They don't want good guys. They don't want the guy to square. They don't want squares. They don't want squares. They want guys like this who are piece of shit low life that go ahead and out there and rob people, murder people. They want guys like him with 8 kids, 8 different baby mamas. That's what they want. Okay. So I'm not gonna waste your time. I'm gonna play this video tomorrow because it's kind of late. Matter of fact, yo, let me put the link out there for anybody who got questions, want to be updated. If not, I'm gonna just get off. But let me put the link here for anybody with the phone number. If you got a question, put it in the chat. If you got a question, put in the chat. If you want to come on, come on. If you want to call in, I'll put the phone number out there. But we're talking about the guerrilla DUI arrest, and we're talking about HIV and AIDS. Like we agree that that's a real thing. So I mean, and that's a huge public health issue for people who deny that. Because like I said, almost 400,000 Africans from Africa died with believing this misinformation coming from. Since y'all want to play the race card, this information stems from white people. White people's telling black people AIDS don't exist or there's no causation between HIV and AIDS, and we are the people who suffer from it for the most because HIV was a disease founded in Africa, not Europe or America. So this is an African ting. I'm gonna use my Jamaican dialect. This is an African ting. Okay. So all black people, you dig, are not all black. We are different. You got Haitians, you got Jamaicans. Haitians and Jamaicans are different. Saint Croix, they're different. They're black, but they're different. Guyanese people, Barbados people, they're all black, but they're different from everybody else. And you got Africans and FBA from America. We're different. We're all black, but we're different. All right. So we're gonna come to this kumbaya bullshit. Like we are different. Yeah. So we ain't gonna do that. All right. So that's the link there. That's the link there. Questions, click the link, hop on with the phone number. You can call, I'll send that. You can hop on. You could type your question in the chat, your concern in the chat. If you want to be updated, up to speed, put it in the chat. You dig? Because I'm not. This is for tomorrow. This is for tomorrow. Okay. I ran out of stuff for today. You dig? This is for tomorrow. Let me maybe tonight. Let me see.
You killed my sister. Look at you.
Nah, this is for tomorrow. Okay. Matter of fact, this is for today. So let me play this until you guys make your mind up what you want to do. If not, I'm logging off.
Family. Let's get brother Sonny in the building. Let's get Sonny in the building. What's up, brother Sonny? We get Sonny, and then we get House. Sonny, you ready, bro? All right, while we're waiting on Sonny, let's get House in here.
Hey, Tariq, how are you doing?
What's up, House? How are you?
Yeah, so on the O.J. Simpson thing, so if O.J. didn't do it, who did?
Problem, some drug dealers did it. It was some drug dealers who did it, and they know it's some drug dealers.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, my next question is, let's see. Would you come on No Holds Barred by any chance by Paul Allen?
Under one condition.
Yes.
You get some root work deodorant.
Okay, we can make that happen. What if we send you a picture with like a timestamp? Would that work?
Yeah, and also send me a smell sample so I can see if it gets that wet dog smell from under your arms.
Are you serious? We could do that.
If you send me a sample of you using root work and it's removing that wet dog smell, then I'll think about it. Sonny, you ready, brother? Hello, Sonny? All right, Sonny's phone ain't working. All right. Where you at, Sonny? All right, let's get let me see. Auntie G is back up here. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get Shiva. Well, let me get Auntie G back up here. Let's get Auntie G back up here. Auntie G, what's going on?
Hi, Tariq. I
Yes,
wanted to know if you got any female deodorant. I will also use the deodorant if you'll go on the Paul Allen No Holds Barred show for us, pretty please. I'll make a donation to your foundation up here too if you'll put a link up or send me a link, sir.
That'll be great. That'll be great. And also, you sound like an older woman. I would like to have you on and do a special show about white women who were, with brothers back in the day. You sound like you had a couple of brothers in you back in the day, ma'am. Have you had a little soul pole in your life back in the day?
Well, let's save that for the show, Tariq. We don't want to give any secrets away now, right? Let's keep
Right.
that and build up the anticipation.
Right. About what age range are you in, by the way, ma'am?
I'm 93 years old, sir.
Oh, right. So you got a tattoo on your titty that says Mustang Sally, huh?
Again, I can't give any secrets away, but if you go on the No Holds Bar show, I'll give it all to you. I even got a little mob connection, sir.
Uh-oh, there it is. So yeah, this is one of these white women who had a brother back in the day. I think she slept with Jackie Wilson or some R&B singer from back in the day. So we have to talk to her. But we'll talk about it. All right. I think she was one of the women Wilt Chamberlain banged back in the 70s. All right. She was one of the white women he knocked down. Shiva, what's up, Shiva? Yo, Shiva?
Uncle Flex, what's good with you, bro?
My man, how are you, sir?
I'm well, bro. We spoke years ago, man, and I was on point during the Hillary Clinton election days. But I just want to say, I love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yes,
and like
sir.
my man said years ago, heavy is who that holds the crown, brother. So keep doing what you're doing, man. Don't stop, no matter what, brother.
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Nora Adams, then I get funny guy. Nora, what's up, dear?
Good. How are you, brother?
I'm good, Nora. What's on your mind, man?
Um, my first thing will be O.J. Simpson was innocent, and the second is one of my FBA professor was telling me that if the president of the United States apologized to the FBA to get repression will be easy. What do you say about that?
He said if the president apologizes to FBA for what?
For being enslaved, then repression will be easy to get.
Yeah, I think, didn't Clinton do an apology before?
No, he didn't. No, the House did, but no president ever did a formal apology.
Okay, that well, we need that, but we need a check too. So when they apologize, I want the check to go right with the apology. Funny guy, what's up, brother?
Hello, Tariq. I just got one question for you.
Yeah.
What's the best way to differentiate between an FBA and an African?
Really just knowing the lineage, just the lineage. We are non-immigrants, and we have a different, generally we have a different spirit. We have a different spiritual energy. Not good or bad, right or wrong, but we just have a different spiritual energy, and we can kind of tell when a person is not FBA. Sometimes people can blend in, and we got some brothers and sisters, from the diaspora who are actually cool. And we do have some who have different phenotypes. We can tell from just some of the facial features. We can tell.
Okay, Tariq. But what about whites and Jews? You can't tell the difference between those two?
Right. What's the difference?
You just said like phenotypes and DNA tests, like you can't tell the difference.
Right, because the thing is, in Africa, there's different parts of Africa where people have different facial phenotypes. Like we can look at somebody from
But
East Africa.
whites and Jews have different phenotypes, sir.
What's the white phenotype?
Jews have different noses. They have their eyes above their ears, sir. Like it's a bunch of differences.
Like what's the Jewish phenotype?
I just told you.
You said the eyes and ears and nose. What's different from Anglo white people?
I just told you.
No, you didn't, because Sarah.
I just said the eyes above the ears, the nose. It's a big giveaway. You can easily tell.
Then why are so many Jewish people? Why do they just change their name and kind of blend in with Anglo whites?
Because they have white skin.
That proves my
You
point.
just said Africans have black skin, FBAs have black skin. How can you tell the difference?
Yeah, we know a Somalian when we see.
Okay, we know a Jew. How about that?
Not really.
But we do.
Not really.
Yeah, we do. You know that Jews are Jewish because they tell you they are and they look Jewish.
What's a Jewish look?
The nose and the phenotype. I just told you.
Sarah Michelle Gellar looks like an Anglo. She's Jewish.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
No,
she doesn't have.
She has a Jewish phenotype.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, she does.
That's just I'm white and I say so.
But she's Jewish though, so she's not white.
She is white. Why does she classify herself as white?
She classifies herself as Jewish. How would she know? How would you know that she is Jewish if you couldn't tell?
Why do so many Jewish people classify themselves as white?
They don't.
They actually
Jewish
do.
people classify themselves as Jewish.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Because there's no Jewish race on census form.
Yes, there is.
Jewish race?
Yes, there is Jewish races. Yes, there is a Jewish race.
Not on a census form. No, it's white.
Not on the census, but they tell you that they are Jewish.
Okay,
yes,
so,
they do.
So you just lied. Okay, so you're not telling the truth.
I didn't just lie. I just told you that they tell you that they are Jewish.
Right. Yeah, you can't tell. Why do so many people like Dan Burrows change their name and blend in?
I don't know. Why would they do that? Is it because they're trying to subvert white people, maybe?
Or because they don't want to be ostracized?
Or is it because they are trying to subvert white people, maybe?
But they're white.
I just told you they're not white because you can tell that they're not white.
Define what a white person is.
I just said white European. They're from Europe, not from the Middle East. Which
They're
Jews are.
Ashkenazis are from Europe.
But they have Jewish DNA, which is from the Middle East.
What's the Middle East?
The Middle East, Tariq? You don't know what the Middle East is?
The Middle East, that was the name that was created in the 1880s by white.
The Middle East, like the Levant, like where Israel is. You don't know where that is?
But that was a place that was full of black people at one point.
But it wasn't, though.
It was.
No, it was not.
Called Middle East. There was a bunch of black people.
It wasn't full of black people, though.
It was. It was. It was full of black people, sir.
It was not, sir.
Yeah, it was.
It was full of not black people, sir.
And the Middle East, that's a term that's relatively.
So what happened to all the black people in the Middle East? What happened to them? Where'd they go?
They were migrated out. A lot of them were sent
Why'd
out.
they migrate out? What happened?
They spread out all over the place, just like North Africa. People that migrated and invaded North Africa.
So North Africa isn't the Middle East at all? Egypt,
just like North
Lebanon, that's not North
500,
Africa.
Listen, no, slow down. 500 years ago, there were 0 white people in North America. Now look, a lot of white people in North America.
There were 0 black people in North America also, sir.
That's a lie.
No, there was 0 black people.
That's a lie.
That's not a lie. It's the truth.
The original people of North America were black. What you talking about?
They were Native Americans, sir. They were not.
And many Native Americans were black, sir.
They were not black, sir.
They were jet black. They were blacker than me.
They were not black, sir. They were brown, if
no,
not black.
They were black. Black skin with afros. I'm talking about black, like Gucci Mane black.
Like brown, like from Mexico brown, not black.
No, there's no such thing as a Mexican before 500 years ago. It were black people with afros running around North America.
So the Aztecs were fake, like they didn't exist.
Yeah, they existed.
They were black. You're telling me they were black?
Now, you had different phenotypes, but you had black people here too.
So there's different phenotypes, right?
Going down. Oh, speaking of the Aztecs, you can Google this. Down in Mexico,
oh, Google is such a good.
The bone and pack people. There's the bone and pack murals. You got black skinned people with dreadlocks that were here thousands of years ago down in Mexico. You can go look that up, Google it. Then you got these big statues of big black people with big ass lips and noses.
So black people have big ass noses and lips?
Yes, we do. Just like me. I got a big ass lip, big beautiful nose. And
so is that a racist depiction of black people, you think?
No.
Okay.
No. It's called classical black.
All right, so how can you tell the difference between like an Aztec and a black person? Like, how would you know if they were the same thing or different?
You had some red-skinned natives and you had black-skinned natives here.
So not all natives were black, like you just said.
Not all. No, I didn't say all of them because we did have red-skinned natives here too.
But you just said natives were black. The Native Americans.
You had some. Okay, white supremacists are very, very selective with their hearing. You had black-skinned Native Americans here. Based on what the Europeans said. I'm telling you what
man, look, we're talking about Glorilla DUI arrest, and we're talking about the HIV/AIDS denialists. Okay, if you want the link, I got it here. I'm playing typing the sheet in the background till somebody express interest in either topic. If not, I'm gonna play this right here, and then I'm getting off. Because right now, I'm in the background playing chess, by the way. So if y'all want to contribute to the live, it's all good. If you don't, you're busy. It's all good. You know, it's all good. I'm just gonna play this, and I'm hopping off. I'm just saying, I'm leaving it out there. I got the link and phone number, or you guys can. You got the link and phone number if you guys want to contribute, or you can put a question, comment in the chat. Cool. If not, I'm gonna play this right here. Then I'm out.
Your white brethren did when they got here.
But maybe they were not black like Africans. Like there's differences.
Really? What, like, is there a different kind of black?
You just said FBAs and Africans are different.
We have different phenotypes. We're still black, though.
So how can you tell the difference between a black person?
Because people aren't white. I'm saying they are white, and they say that they're white.
But they don't say that they're white, though, Tariq.
I'm saying that there's different phenotypes among black people. They're still black. They just have different phenotypes. There were black Native Americans. Very well documented.
True.
All right?
There were no black Native Americans, sir.
Now, that's I'm white, not say so doesn't work here. Science and history trumps I'm white, not say so. That's where you're failing, sir. Even your white brethren said that.
No, they don't. That's fake.
Yes, they did. Yes, they
It's
did.
fake.
Yes, they did. No. They told the
Fake
truth.
history.
No. They told the truth. Your history is
No,
fake.
that's fake. You
No.
made that up.
No, this just I'm white, not say so, sir. You just don't want to deal with the fact.
I'm not. I'm Jewish. I'm not white.
Stop it. You're just saying stuff because you run out of troll
I'm
material.
Jewish. I'm not white.
No, you're not, sir.
I'm
I smell
Jewish. I'm
mayonnaise,
not white.
sir. I smell mayonnaise over the phone. You're
But
an
I'm
Irish.
not white. I'm Jewish.
You're an Irish man.
I'm telling you, I'm Jewish. I'm not white.
Sir, you're Irish or something like that.
I worship not Jesus, and I'm Jewish, and I have Jewish DNA, and I'm not white.
Okay. So yeah, usually when white supremacists get debunked,
Sir, I'm not white. I'm Jewish.
When white supremacists get debunked, you get into corny trolling, and corny trolling is you admitting defeat, and I accept it. So I accept your defeat. So
Sir.
thank you.
Sir.
Thank you so much. All right, I accept your defeat. When you start circular trolling and it's just very unwitty, that's you saying, hey, I just lost the argument. And I accept that, and I will let you concede the win to me. All right. Let's get some more people in here. So you got to understand white supremacist language. When white supremacists take an intellectual L, their tap out is to just start being unfunny and trollish and just kind of be annoying. That's their way of saying, hey, man, I lost. We got to understand their language. All right. Armand, let's get Armand in here. Armand, hop in. Yeah, he thought he was going to do the I'm white, not say so stuff. No, that don't work. That don't work here, buddy. I'm white, not say so don't fall. It don't fly on these streets. Armand, what's up, man? Armand, turn your speaker on, bro.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry
There
about
you go.
that, bro.
How are you?
Man, I'm good, man. Appreciate you for bringing me up, man. And man, first and foremost, man, thank you for everything you've been doing for
Yes.
for all the time you've been doing it, brother. Man, I wanted to holler at you because earlier I was on IG, man, and I had seen a post about this case they had in Humble, Texas. I'm not sure if you familiar with it. It was a couple teenagers who wound up having to put in some work on somebody who I guess they had like stole a bag of chips or whatever from a store, and the clerk like got in his car and followed him and wound up drawing down on him, and they wound up putting the man down, and they wound up getting murder charges thrown out and stuff like that because it basically was self-defense. The man it, he chasing somebody down. It's not like he was over there trying to retrieve the bag of chips. You know what I'm saying? He was clearly trying to go do something to them young brothers. But when I seen the post, it was on. It's kind of like a Instagram version of TMZ. It's like this Hispanic chick. She got like a IG page called Grizzly Hood News or something like that. And when she had posted it, it was basically a clip of Brother Quanell X talking to the press outside the courtroom, and he had the young brother there and stuff like that. But I wound up going in the comments, man, and since this is a Hispanic chick, it's a lot of Hispanic people follow her page and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
in the comments, man, the things that it was overwhelming majority of Hispanic people up in the comments, man, just saying a lot of just vile stuff. Basically they feel like these little dudes should have got murked over a
Wow.
bag of chips. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's that black and brown
And
coalition. Yeah, they've been on that, man. Thank you for let me touch on that. I'm gonna look more into that case. Let me tell you something, man. The white Hispanics, they've been on that. They've been on that. That's nothing new. This black brown man, they identify with the white supremacists. I remember back in the day, where my LA people? We got the LA people here from Los Angeles over the age of 40. We got older LA people in here. Let me look and see. Let me look down because we got, how many people we got in here? We got almost 1,000 people in here. Back in the day in LA, early 90s, there used to be the party lines. K-Day radio station, they used to advertise those 976 numbers. It was 976-7070. They used to rap about it. It was a big popular party line back in the early 90s. And this was like the internet before the internet, where everybody, you would call up this 976 number and just people would meet each other, hook up, kick it, just chop up game, troll each other. But it was basically like, it was like this, to be honest, it was like this. But it would be just, dozens and dozens and dozens of people on the phone chopping it up. And I remember even back then, those essays, they would be on the phone yelling the N-word all the time. The essays would use the 976 number, the party line, to call up with a whole bunch of little anti-black stuff. They would do that all the time. This was in the early 90s. They wouldn't do that in your face, though. They wouldn't do it in person. They knew, the repercussions. But they would use that 976 number in the party line to get all their little racist, anti-black gibberish off. So they've always been on that when they get in a safe space online or on the phone, out of arm's reach, to show how they really feel and how they have a camaraderie with the white supremacists. So that's what it is. So we gotta, don't be surprised by that. Silly Will, what's up, man?
Hey, Tariq, namaste.
How you doing, brother?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. What's on
I
your
got
mind?
2 questions for you, right?
Yeah.
My first question is, if you're not a grifter, why is your last name Nasheed? Why are you not like Leroy Johnson, like for reparation? That's my first
Because,
question. Okay, go ahead.
okay. Because when I got with your mama, I needed a green card because I'm actually a secret
No, I'm
cabinet.
asking you a serious question.
I know. When I got with your mama, she was a little older, but them titties still look good.
Okay.
And I needed that green card.
Shit.
So I married her. So I
Uh-huh.
married her with them titties, and I got it annulled, but I kept the name Nasheed because her
So,
name was Betty Nasheed.
so you are a grifter.
Yeah. Well, I just needed the green card, so I grifted your mom, and I did something to them titties.
That's what
But
a
other than
grifter
that,
is. Can I ask you the second
so
question
what's your
now?
second? Now, what's your second question, Tether?
My second question, tether. What's that? My second
That's you.
question, huh?
A fleeing tether. That's you. But go ahead.
Bro, I'm from Africa. I'm not a
Uh,
tether.
yeah, that the a tether.
Hey, I thought
And you're over here. You're over here now.
tethers was like, like people from South America and shit. Like
No.
Haiti.
No. You little ashy tether who had to flee over here. But go ahead.
Yeah, my second question is, when you gonna join that white boys podcast? Paul Allen? No jump or something? No, what is it called?
Well, you can't even get it out. You don't even know.
No Huts pot. What is it?
No hut. No hut is your home. That's what you fled from a hut. You fled from a damn hut.
You man,
So
go join
no,
that white boys podcast, man.
I'll join this podcast when you get some shea butter on your ashy feet that you fled with. Okay, you do that when you lotion them feet down
Hey,
and
but
talk
one
about.
thing I do agree with you though, like I feel like all blacks are not blacks. Like I'm from Ethiopia, right? We don't have like these big noses that you have, like these
Well,
big lips. Like your
yeah,
lips be huge, bro.
but all of
The
your big
fuck?
went to your forehead, sir. The big went to your forehead. Everything is small except your forehead,
I
sir.
feel like you could smell what the neighbors cooking.
And sir,
Your big ass nose, man.
sir, you got that big old head. You look like a chocolate Tweety bird.
Have you ever
So,
tried to like put your whole fist inside your nose?
sir, you got to get special
You
hats made.
stop calling me sir, man. Call me daddy.
No, I got to be respectful to my tether brethren,
All
man.
right,
I got to be
brother.
respectful.
Hey, yo, Tariq, man, I just
See,
come on here trolling. bruh, respect to you. You know what I mean? Big ups to you, all right, my brother?
There you go. And big ups to that forehead.
Hey,
All right.
man, my forehead huge, just like your
Yes,
nose.
it is. Yes, it
Hey,
is.
you
Yes,
know,
it
that's
is.
true, bro. We all.
And sir, you can't even use a do-rag. You need a whole pillowcase for a do-rag. All right, let me get some other people in here. All right. Another projecting tether. All right. Let's get let me see. We got a lot of folks in here. Let's get wealth creator. Let's get wealth creator in the building. All right. What's up, wealth creator?
Hey, what's going on, Tariq?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. I want to give you credit, man. You know, credit on the stuff you do, and I would say when it comes to black news, you are number one with that. And I'll tell people all the time when it comes to black news, tune in to Tariq
Yes,
and
sir.
stuff like that. But I can't say that no more, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can't say that no more, because every since this FBA stuff came up, you kind of flew away from that. You
Not
know,
really. I still cover black news, and I bring truth to power now. Yes, I do.
because one thing I will say, I do disagree with a couple of things. Like when you say that Black Americans is better than Black immigrants and stuff like that. Like we more on.
They're better. I didn't say better. When did I say they're better?
Okay, well, when you say stuff like we more on code and stuff like that, to me, I don't think Black Americans are on code at all. I don't think so.
As opposed to who? Who's more on code as far as black people than us?
Well, we're all in the same boat because neither one of us, black immigrants for the diaspora or us, we don't control our own nothing, own nothing. So to me, until that happens, none of us is on code. And just because we out here saying that we want reparations, that's not being on code
Yes,
at
it is.
all. Huh?
That's 100% on code. Yes, it is.
No, it ain't, because that's not no real work. Because anybody can say, okay, we want this, we need that. Anybody can say, well, we've been saying we need reparations for the longest.
Now we haven't actually. We have not been on the reparations vibe for the longest. We have not. The movement is as a consistent thing is relatively new. We've talked about it here and there, and then the energy gets dissipated. This is the first time that we've been very consistent where we've made reparations the national conversation now. We've never gotten this far. We're doing a lot of progress. Now, brother,
Okay.
where are you from?
Matter of fact, I live in Los Angeles right now, but I'm from Alabama. I'm from Alabama, Birmingham.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What
really,
part of Birmingham you from?
I'm considered a FBA, but I don't consider myself an American. I don't call myself an American at all.
How so? If you're for foundational Black American, do you have foreign lineage? Did somebody in your family immigrate here?
No, no. But I do have family, from Ghana and stuff like that. But I don't know them. But when I did my ancestries and stuff like that, I do have family in Africa, definitely.
No, I'm not DNA, because everybody got DNA in Africa. Everybody go
What?
to
But the
23andMe.
reason why I don't consider myself as an American because we're not treated here as citizens. So
Where are we treated as citizens?
nowhere we ain't treated as citizens and stuff like that. So I can't. But I mean,
we treat ourselves as citizens here because we are. This is our homeland.
right, of course. Now I do agree with that. We were here first. We did build America and stuff like that. But we're not treated by this government, by this current government. We're not treated as citizens. So just like
No, brother. No, you're talking about this government. White supremacy is a global government. You're not a citizen nowhere, according to the white supremacists, even in Africa. They control that.
right, you're right. They do. Yeah, you're right. They do control Africa. Right.
Right. Now, I see the red,
But
black, and green. You are a Pan-Africanist, right?
oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
Okay. So why, sir, are you not moving to Africa?
Matter of fact, I do business in Africa right now as we speak. I go back and forth do business right now as we speak.
Doing business and moving there, two different things.
Well, I don't live there because I'm from here and my immediate family is here. So it ain't so easy for me to just to get up and move there. You know what I'm saying? Where most of my family is right here and stuff like that. Now, eventually I will, but as right now, my immediate family, my children, wife, and stuff like that is right here. So it's not so.
Damn right they right here. Right here with the FBAs, because they're gonna be good around us.
Right. It did another thing I disagree when you say black immigrants they flee from where they at to come to here. I don't agree with that. You know why? You know why I don't agree with that? So just like you say they flee here, guess what? They could say, well, America, y'all fleed y'all asses over there to Africa and Jamaica to come and take and steal our resources to build America. Because you already know America is built off of African resources. So so we fleed our asses over there to take their resources. So how come they can't come over here and live over here?
What resources are we taking? Who? What are you talking about?
All the resources. What are you talking about? America is built off of Africa. America cannot live. America can't live without Africa. Tariq, you know that. You know that.
How?
You know that.
I don't know that.
All the minerals.
You don't know that. You're not explaining that.
All the minerals, the silvers and stuff like that, the diamond. The method. Okay, for example, one example.
America wasn't built on diamonds.
One example. Our military. America is the most powerful country in the world because of our military. So, and guess where we get our resources from to build our military? From Haiti, from Africa. Those are two. Huh?
How from Haiti? What are you talking about, sir?
To build our bombs and weapons and stuff like that, they go over to Africa in Haiti to build our military, to build the weapons, to form our military.
America,
yes, they do. Come on, Tariq. Come on now.
This military wasn't built because of no Haiti in Africa, sir.
Man, they steal resources every day. they do that. Tariq, you know that. You know that.
This country, wealth of this country was built on one thing: the backs of foundational Black Americans. They didn't need to go to Africa and do all that.
But they did. But they did. They stole millions of resources and minerals and stuff out of Africa, Jamaica, and Haiti.
Sir, the wealth of this country was already built before they expanded over there to Africa. They started getting resources over there for certain technological advances in the 20th century.
Right. You won't have no internet, no computers, no cell phones. You won't have none of that.
But the wealth of the nation was already built off our backs. It was foundational Black Americans exclusively building the wealth.
Right, but where you get the resources from? The natural where you get that from, Tariq?
We were the resource, sir.
Right, but where you had the bill.
Kind of a mute. Peace, Dice Man. We're talking about the Glorilla DUI arrest that I showed here, and we're also talking about the HIV/AIDS denialists that got almost 400,000 Africans killed out there in Africa.
Off of something. Where did you get it from? And you know
were
that.
The resource, sir. What are you saying? We were the resource. Everything was in house. That's why they became so powerful. We were the resource. We were the labor force. We were the intellectual force because we were coming up with a lot of the inventions. We were doing all the work. And then all of the industries were built from the slave trade here. The insurance companies, the banking, Wall Street, all off the backs of us. All of their institutions off the backs of us, foundational Black Americans.
I agree with that. I agree with all that you saying. I agree with everything that you saying. But still, we took resources still today, and we've been doing it for centuries out of Africa and Haiti and definitely Haiti and Africa the most. Take over there, taking their resources, bring it back over here to build America.
But you can't. The fleeing is fleeing because here's the thing: over there, all the resources over there in Africa and the Caribbean. How come those brothers and sisters, and they're the majority? How come they're not using those
I'm gonna
resources?
tell you why. I'm glad you brought that up. The reason why, just like you said, okay, if we're using their resource to build America, how come they can't do the same thing? And the reason why is because of colonization, because the debt that they owe to France and all these other. And you're right. I agree that the African leadership is, is real bad over there. I mean, it's horrifying. But that's why, because the debt that they're in to all these other white European countries. That's why they can't build up, just like how we doing over here and stuff.
And also because of a lot of the off-code tribalism over there. That's one of the problems. Why they are the majority, but they can be colonized and they're sitting on all of those resources and they're not being able to utilize those resources because of their tribalism and off-code behavior. That's why I say there's so much off-codeness
But
over
guess
there.
what, Tariq? We got a lot of tribalism over here. A
We don't
whole
have
lot.
tribalism. No,
Huh?
we don't. We don't have that kind of tribalism.
Well,
We're the most
it ain't to the point where it's
got a couple
killing.
of
But
here and
look,
there,
but look,
but we're more
huh?
on code than any group of black people
Yeah,
that's found.
but look at the black church. Look at all these different names of the black church. They don't come together to do nothing because you got what Catholics, the Baptists, Pentecostal, Methodists, and stuff like that. They don't work together. That's tribal. That right there is tribalism right there. That's the biggest right there.
No. That's way different than them tribal groups over there. That's chopping each other up and kidnapping. No, that's
Yeah,
way
but we
different.
still ain't doing nothing. We still ain't work. We
Black
still
churches ain't battling each other. You
right.
have different churches in different neighborhoods, and then churches visit each other, and then churches have conventions. So churches do work together. There's different churches in different neighborhoods over here. So it's
Yeah, but
not.
there is no system or no institutions that we own. No, we don't own none of that over here. None of that.
But we own. But
There's no successful black community here in America today at all. Name one. Name one successful black community we have over here in America.
The reason why, because the white supremacists, because of their military backing, they sabotage our successful communities when we get them, like the Black Wall Streets and the Wilmingtons. When we get those communities popping, they come in and sabotage them.
Right, but
So I
if more of us all came together, they can't stop all of us, Tariq. I agree with they do sabotage, but enough of us, if we all came together, and agree, they can't. can't stop all of us. We should be able to have at least one.
That's what codification is about. That's why we got to get on code, and that's why people flee over here, because it's a bunch of them together, but they ain't on code with each other. They got too many tribal beefs, and that's the problem.
Well, that's the same here. Cause okay, just like you say, we foundational, right? We was first here in America, right? So if black people was the first here in America, that means at one time we were the majority, right? We was the majority here. So just like white folks is taking over Africa, they did the same thing here. Cause we were the first over here, right?
Yep.
Well, there you go.
And we were,
We let white folks take over here.
and
We
what
were the
happened to,
majority.
and
So,
what happened
so how you gonna talk bad about Africa and we did the same thing here? Come on,
well,
Tariq.
over here we had the red natives working with the whites against us. That's why they cut treaties with the red natives and never cut treaties with the black Aboriginal people. And then they brought over the African sisters and mixed everybody in, and it became a whole cluster flop. So it was a little different vibe over here. When we became foundational Black Americans, we got outnumbered. But we've been the most consistent with fighting back white supremacy and creating a lane for other people, even us being the minority here. We're the minority here, but we are the most influential black people on the planet.
Well, I agree with that. Yeah, because we right there in the belly of white supremacy. We are in the belly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So of course we're gonna fight the most because we're the minority and stuff like that. We surrounded by them the most.
Yeah.
Out of all black folks, we surrounded by. So we ain't got no choice. you know.
Yes, indeed.
And stuff
Yes, indeed.
like on your new documentary microphone check. Are
Yeah.
are you going to talk about how, well, you already made it, but do you guys talk about how we could get in front of hip hop and take control over the industry, or is it just about who created it? Because that's what I'm looking for.
Well, yeah, we're talking about the origin of it. That's important, so that we understand that it's our culture, so that we can gatekeep it. Because there's a reason why they keep trying to say that all of these other groups created it, so that everybody can kind of come and take over it. So we are talking about how we can gatekeep culture. But thank you so much, brother. Let me get some more calls in here. Yeah, all of that. Yeah, them fleeing and talking about the U.S. going to get resources, that's not the same thing. But all right, whatever. All right.
2 years ago, we came here to Washington, D.C., shoulder to shoulder, with our voices raised in unison, demanding recognition, justice, and reparations. That moment was etched into the records of our struggle. And now, brothers and sisters, we are going to return here to Washington, D.C., not merely just to reminisce, but to reignite our spirit of determination, to amplify our voices, and to reaffirm our commitment to the cause. Join me, Tariq Nasheed, here in Washington, D.C. at the Rally for Reparations Juneteenth celebration at Freedom Plaza. We're going to have a vast array of phenomenal speakers, guests, leaders, and activists who's going to reignite that spirit of Majara that's within us and our lineage. You don't want to miss this event. Go to rallyforreparations.com. That's rallyforreparations.com. Come on down here to Washington, D.C. Be a part of history. Join me. Stand up for yourself, stand up for justice, stand up for your ancestors. Rallyforreparations.com. See you here.
So I don't know if you heard me, Dice Man, but I said that thumbnail was Haskell. But anyway, that pseudo Charles stupid nigga was trying to act like HIV does not lead to AIDS. He had some pseudo argument that I effectively debunked today, and I'm gonna go, and I debunked it, but now I'm gonna go to the experts tomorrow to show them debunking it. Okay, so I'm gonna be out. I had the link in there. Anybody want to join? Any questions? You guys could have put in the chat with the phone number. You want to contribute to the live? Cool. And I said, if not, it's all good. I'm just going to end the live. You dig? And it looks like everybody is good. We watched the gorilla DUI arrest. We watched that stupid nigga Haskell and his presentation. I clearly, effectively debunked. He tried to go live on his own channel. He's knocked out already. Okay, already he's knocked out. Letting know he can't fuck with people like me. All right, we out here. You dig? A real pseudo killer. Matter of fact, before I go, let me leave you guys with this. Before I go, let me leave you guys with this.
Listen, man, they call me the problem, but you could call me the can man.
Let's go! What y'all talking about? And I'm gonna show that Glorilla DUI.
Listen, man.
Pull over.
They
You
call me the
dig?
problem. Listen, man. But you could call me the can man.
Right here. I'm gonna show that Glorilla that thought DUI pullover. You dig? All right. But I'm telling you, bro, if y'all don't know about
Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans,
on the wrong side of me, you can get it. I don't like yes men. I don't like yes women. I like real people. If you disagree with something I say or
they
do,
call me the problem.
Tell
but
me.
you could call me the can man. Anybody can.
I don't respect anybody.
Africans, Americans, Dominicans,
I don't care if I believe I'm right.
Anybody can
I
get
respect it. Now,
Anybody
say, yo, I disagree. Then I want to hear you out. I want to see if you know what I mean.
Dominicans.
But Pseudo Charles, nah.
Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can. Anybody can get. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get.
Anybody can get.
You dig?
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can. Anybody can. They call me the problem. Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get. Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get.
Anybody can
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get. Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the problem. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the problem. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. Africans, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, you could call me Mexicans, anybody can They call me Americans, Dominicans, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, you could call me Mexicans, anybody can Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can man.
Let's go!
You turn out a red light.
What y'all talking about? And I'm gonna show that Glorilla DUI
Listen, man.
pullover.
They
You
call me the
dig?
problem. Listen, man. But you
whenever I do that, or whenever these cars pass us, I want you to turn into this turn lane over here, okay? And just stay right there for me. Is it not this first one right here? So do me a favor, just pull into that turn lane, okay?
This one or this one?
This one. To the left. I'll be right behind you. There's no cars.
Okay.
Just pull into a turn lane and stay right there, okay?
Listen, man. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. But you can call me the king. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. But you can call me the can man, cause anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody but you can call me the can man, cause anybody can get. Listen, man. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man. Listen, man. They call me the problem. Listen, man. But you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. African. Cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. But you can call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the can man, cause anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can man. Anybody can get. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you could call me the can man. Anybody can get it. They call me Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Anybody can
Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you can call me the can man. They call me the problem. They call me the problem. Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it. Americans, Dominicans. Listen, man. They call me the problem. But you can call me the problem. They call me the problem. They call me Africans, Americans, Africans, Mexicans, Americans, Dominicans.
So we got
Listen, man. They call me the problem.
Let you know, I am the real can man. There's no friendship. I mean, there's friendship. If my friend is wrong, I'm on you. no Diddy. Okay? So I'm the can man because anybody can get it, literally. I don't care if you're my friend. If you're wrong, you're not getting the pass. No, there's no clemency, there's no leniency, none of that shit. I'm on you. So you got dumbass Jamaican dropouts, high school dropouts out here arguing a 40-year-old argument that's been debunked. I'm on you. And I'm gonna do you worse because your misinformation is killing black people. Okay? It's killing black Africans. There's one thing, I mean, is killing misinformation leading to death is not good at all. But you're black, if your misinformation was killing Colombians or somebody else, Indonesians, that's still wrong. But I will leave it up to them to defend for themselves. But you're killing black people, you stupid Jamaican dropout dumb nigga. Like, yo, go to a fucking pseudo that kills another nation and let them address you. But your pseudoisms, you talking about some Pan Africanists, get your goofy. Nobody fuck with you, bro. You're a loser and you'll never be shit, my boy. The old white supremacist, uh, extreme right wing argument. Nobody will ever fuck with you. You got no alliances. You nigga, start from the fucking mud, nigga. Where you deserve to be. You are